What's good, Chad? How are we doing today? Welcome to another show, and this one, I swear to you, it's not going to disappoint because, again, this comes completely out of left field here, and this has to do with one of the most important top dogs. All right, not only in the hip hop space, but he dominated the manosphere space, okay? He came in, kicked out Rolo, had a little tiff with Sus Marquardt, but ultimately dominated the Fresh and Fit platform, all right, and basically made them to what they are right now with the hip-hop / whatever bullshit they got going on, which I find interesting that Fresh and Fit decided to burn bridges with DJ Akademiks, or at least attempt to, by going ahead and platforming their ops, Sus Marquardt, who called him Fatademics, okay? Now, listen, this isn't the first beef that DJ Akademiks has been through, okay? All right, he's been through multiple beef. You want to talk about the manosphere, we talking about Rolo, Tomasi, all right? I mean, that was brutal on its own, okay? Then we got Saucy Santana, all these other guys, right? So Akademiks he's the kind of person that's very loud, bombastic, and does not shy away from a challenge, okay? And he's actually, to be fair, built up the platform and the persona to make us believe in his invincibility of never being able to be attacked. Matter of fact, even on Fresh and Fit, on the video we're about to play in just a second, all right, he basically proved how tough he was. I mean, when he's talking to women, that's it. That's very interesting. Like, what would happen if he was talking to men? Now, we've seen it in the hip hop industry where, DJ Akademiks has no problem getting in the hip hop's artist faces. And, a lot of people in the hip hop or rap business, they have the most fragile egos out of anybody I've ever known or even had the pleasure of listening to on this planet. Okay. And that's just how it rolls. So DJ Akademiks, he criticized a bunch of hip hop artists, and rightfully so. Some of them get pissed at the criticisms. But now here's the thing. Is DJ Akademiks wrong in majority of his criticisms? No, I think they're actually quite spot on. I just think they can get a little bit hypocritical, okay? Now, before we even get into any of that, all right, guys, welcome to the show. Don't forget to get the like button on your way in, but we're actually going to play you guys a snippet of who the image DJ Akademiks has cultivated for himself. Now, this isn't us doing this. This is him doing this. Oh, and the reason why we have to play this is to give you guys an idea of who we're dealing with here and why it didn't make sense that we got the reaction from DJ Akademiks we got from dealing with Saucy Santana. All right, I'm going to explain that in just a second, okay? But we have to get to this because it just didn't make any sense. So I'm going to share this screen real quick. Give me one split second. All right, let me get the audio where it needs to be. All right, let's listen to Mr. Akademiks here brag about how great it is being Akademiks.
Weird, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. It's like in front of my face. Stop. I can. Your boobs above, like the light showing. I don't know how you fit on a plane with that.
Sorry, guys. I got to give you guys proper contact. Okay? Yeah, we got to give you guys proper contact.
We not done. Stinko, you see when you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I could see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like the light showing. I don't know how you fit on a plane with that BBL and your boobs above it to the mic, but I legitimately know that. Like, not even trying to rip you. Like, I could see your whole bush through your panties.
Yo, Stinko, no disrespect.
I can't. Right now, I can see.
What the fuck's going on right now?
Okay. We're gonna end this show. No.
This is Big Act. Fresh wants to end the show. Big Act says, hell no. Hold on.
Hey, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. It's like in front of my face.
Stop it. Yo, we don't take no disrespect lightly in here, period. That shorty got up on her. Matter of fact, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get off camera.
Yeah.
Facts. Look it up. Nigga, you know why? She been doing the fucking case. Stinko mentioned it. Bitch. Silky was all in your fucking guts. That's facts. You won't get back on here and talk about it. Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to Myron. This Big Act in the building, nigga. Big Act! Anybody got something to say? Hold on. Anybody got something to say? Yo, cut that bitch, Mike. Anybody can say Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at. Realize where you at. Nigga,
I never heard about you. I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
Yeah.
You a masculine looking bitch with a face tat nigga and some fake titties, my nigga. We think you a nigga.
And
to keep it real, we need a DNA
No,
test, bitch.
some real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
What's the point of this shit?
Nigga.
why is that
No, she
LGBT
don't. No, she don't.
community to cancel
We
this
think you a
nigga?
Chris.
Why
Hold
is
on.
the LGBT community to cancel
Y'all
him?
niggas off the chain right now.
niggas?
Oh,
This shit is
Yeah.
this shit
hold
damn
on.
So basically, you guys get the idea, right? You see how tough Big Act talks, especially when it comes to dealing with women and things like that, right? So again, which brings us to the beef that actually has been happening the past couple of days, and that's Big Act versus Saucy Santana. All right, now you guys are asking, how the hell did that beef even come to begin with? Like, wait, you got Akademiks over here, and then Saucy Santana is in a completely different field. So how is he all of a sudden beefing with Big Act? Like, what is going on? Well, it's actually an interesting story, all right? Because Big Act was doing what Big Act typically does, which is, talk shit about other stars and hip-hop artists, right? And he actually came out with a video talking about how it's over for the City Girls. And for those of you guys who don't know what that means, City Girls are like I think it's Young Miami and Sukiana, some of these other women who are like female rappers, but they're very, very, very debaucherous. I mean, I'm talking about just the nastiest shit that you can say. I mean, WAP. Y'all heard about WAP and how big of a controversy that was? That's them. That's all of them. I mean, I don't know if Cardi B, to be fair, would consider herself in that group. But again, okay, these are the type of women that are in the rap industry right now. Okay, now listen. Obviously, people want to see that kind of ratchetness, so people pay for it and they make them stars. I mean, otherwise, why would these people be popular? All right, so Young Miami and a couple of these other women were one of the ones that DJ Akademiks started talking about. All right, and he first started talking about, I think, this lady named Carissa, or is it Carissa or whatever her name is. All right, and then he started going after Glorilla. All right, Glorilla is pretty ratchet. Like, I mean, on a ratchet scale, like, she's up here. She's basically a female gangster, like a legit gangster. Like, at least she sounds like it, and she rolls with some people. So, I mean, as we're about to see in just a second. But let's play the clip of DJ Akademiks and how this whole thing started, right? He was going after a bunch of these city girls, and he was making good points, albeit.
City Girls, man, their new album is on pace to sell between 6,000 and 8,000 units first week. And I talked to almost the head of the RIAA. If you don't know who that is, that's the organization that actually certifies albums. So if your favorite album by your favorite rappers, Diamond, they do it. Platinum, they do it. Gold, they do it. They told me this shit went 15 times plastic. This shit was ridiculous. I said, Ack, this is the first triple plastic certification we given out. He said the last time they dropped the record, it went double styrofoam, but now we got to go to plastic. They said, baby.
Listen, he's got a point, though, because this type of music that these girls are putting out there, again, it's all artificial, because a lot of times people don't know the music industry actually artificially inflates these people's values. They're not actually as valuable as they say they are. They're just, or as they make it seem as though. I mean, the internet is the true matrix. You could be larger than life on here. Right? That's basically what it is. So again, he's actually making sense. At least a lot of these rappers, they're running around here on the internet, thinking they shit don't stink, and like they got the sales and whatnot. So they're talking mad shit, but until they run into a critic like DJ Akademiks, right? And so far, what he says is right up his alley. It's just that he's mad disrespectful, as we're about to see as he starts getting on Glorilla, which was crazy to me, all right? Which started to warrant the attention of Saucy Santana. But we're gonna play a little bit more, and then we can get into the Glorilla response to it.
Basically, it's like a fast food order. Yo, paper or plastic. Yeah, listen, these two are down horrendous. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been told y'all, the City Girls wave has fizzled out musically, with all due respect to them. JT, you're clearly the talented one of the two. If I'm you, I jump ship now. Okay? You got to do the Sway Lee. Out of there. Peace. 2 fingers. I'm out. Okay? Let her go host her talk show and follow Diddy around on the island. Okay? Get out of there. 2 fingers. Get out of there. You got a good voice. I don't know if you write your music yourself. That might be a question. By the way, I think the writing is decreased. Like the potency and hits is decreased since y'all was working with Yachty. By the way, I don't know what happened there, but y'all might want to apologize to Yachty because Yachty been on the Drake train. Y'all need to get him back over here. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all.
So here's the thing, right? What ended up happening after this is because obviously Saucy Santana is close with some of these artists, right? I mean, especially since they started hanging out, especially with Young Miami and Teresa. Am I saying her name right? I'm probably not saying her name right. Help, correct me. I feel like it's not Teresa. Is it Clarissa? What is her name? I don't know. We'll call it JT, right? But so Saucy got involved. He got mad pissed off, all right? But again, he was basically like, yo, why are you talking about these women, right? And he didn't really get as mad until DJ Akademiks went in on Glorilla because Glorilla is part of that wave, right? And Glorilla also went in on DJ Akademiks. Like, yo, why you going at all these city girls like you a grown-ass man talking about us, right? And you notice it was some of the same talking points we hear face in the manosphere, right? Which is why I sympathize a little bit with DJ Akademiks. Later on, I don't. You'll see why, all right? But this is why I sympathize a little bit with him because, again, it's a tough job being a critic, okay? We criticize a bunch of red pillars and sometimes broader subjects, but essentially, what do we get on the response of people that we criticize? They say we're haters, we're clout chasers, you know, the same old, right? Instead of defending the fact that their content stinks and they probably need to reshuffle or readdress the situation, they turn to you and use you and your criticism as a point of their anger, right? And it's crazy because, like, yo, Fresh and Fit, don't fixate on us. Don't fixate on all these other people. Just fix your platform. Ain't nobody want you canceled. Just fix your shit because y'all mad hypocritical. As long as y'all are hypocritical, people are going to keep covering you. The same thing with a lot of these artists, right? So DJ Akademiks was doing what DJ Akademiks does. Now, here's the thing. He doesn't have conversational tact. He doesn't know how to lay down the criticisms in a way that kind of makes sense, right? And that's him. He does his style. It is what it is. It's hilarious for him. It's built him a nice base, whatever, right? So again, you see some of the same criticism with these artists where they're, oh, he's a hater. Why did you just leave us alone? Things like that, all right? And we're going to play what Glorilla had to say. Now, Glorilla is another one of these artists who's in that category as well. And yeah, she had a few choice words at DJ Akademiks, you know, talking about her recent music that dropped and basically flopped, okay? And again, he's not wrong. And listen, if a lot of you artists right now are flopping, there's a problem, right? It means that you either gotta, you know, shape up your music and do something different or, you know, move out. I don't know what else to tell you, but let's continue. Let's see what DJ Akademiks has to say about this right here.
Sit behind the motherfucker pretty and beat his dick to their Georges. Ho? Georges? That's what you promote, ho, that motherfucking low can't hold the. Hey, keep my motherfucking name out your mouth, ho. They ain't gonna tell you like I'ma tell you, ho. I'ma tell you, fuck you.
And shout out to I Am Savvy Mike 96. He's been doing a good job covering this.
Your big motherfucking mind. Hold on, speak on me. Cons speaking on me. Fuck me. What you trying to do? Hey, and free KC. I don't want to say the name wrong, cause guess what? Nigga in the streets, in the streets like we is. Nigga don't speak on no street beat. Me and KC, this some street. Don't be getting out beat.
Hey, we real gangsters.
It's just that one guy in the background high as hell. Hey, don't forget, we real gangsters over here. You let him know that? Okay, I was just making sure because I was sleeping back here. I don't know who you talking to. I just fell asleep. But yeah, just let him know we gangsters because you sound mad here right now. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, so the back end of this too, because this one actually was a different this Glorilla insert into this beef was actually came from a whole completely different direction, right? It came from Kai Cenat. Yeah, the biggest African American YouTuber out there right now, Kai Cenat. Okay, so apparently Kai Cenat and Glorilla were beefing just because Kai Cenat reacted to one of Glorilla's recent song, and it was ass apparently, and he basically, you know, did that. So what ended up happening was Glorilla unfollowed Kai Cenat, right? And apparently it was a big no-no for her because then her studio, they ended up trying to push her to go ahead and reach back out to Kai Cenat and then make amends with them, because apparently Kai Cenat is actually bigger than a lot of these female artists in the industry, which is crazy. Not just female artists. A lot of these artists out here, Kai Cenat is big just by reviewing music, right? So when it comes to the city girls and that aspect of it, he didn't find that so exciting. But the media machine behind a lot of these influencers or music coming out here, they need a guy like Kai Cenat with a bunch of reach. That's why I be thinking some of these reaction videos you see some of these channels do, it might actually be paid for. Think about it. And it's paid for by a lot of music industries, as DJ Akademiks starts to allude to, because he actually knew a lot of the behind the scenes that was going on. And it was weird because Glorilla presents herself as a real gangster. And it's like, okay, you know, you want to be a gangster, it's fine. You know, you're going to be hard, you're going to be whatever, right? But then don't turn around and then block somebody because you didn't like the critique of your music, of what he did, right? And then knowing fully well that your label needs his audience to make you money, they pushed you to go make an apology to him and unblock him. Okay, so it just kind of made you look kind of silly because, again, you're a businesswoman now, along as being an artist. Okay, you can play the ratchet shit up for the birds, but realistically, once you start making that kind of money and you're tied to a label, you are in business. So to just dump or block someone like Kai Cenat, who could be a major break to your music. I mean, I don't listen to that, but apparently, you know, he's got a big reach. Anybody could be following Kai Cenat right now. Some of y'all might be huge fans of Kai Cenat. I might not even know. All right, so he's that big of a content creator. You need him on his side. And DJ Akademiks simply focuses on this and calls it out immensely. And in this one, he does with a viciousness, because now you can tell DJ Akademiks' ego gets involved.
And skits, hoe. Play with your motherfucking who love you. Academics play with somebody who love you. I ain't gonna say it, hoe. I'ma say it. Fuck you, hoe. Fuck you, motherfucker me. Fuck you. Free KC out the motherfucking summer. You can't free KC out of all that. Fuck Academics. Ugly. What's wrong with you, hoe? What the fuck you think you talking to? What's wrong with the motherfucking hoe? Where the fuck he from? Where he from?
Hey, the dude ad-libbing in the background is hilarious, bro. He sounded like he high as fuck and he just woke up from a nap. He was like, yeah, man, tell him, yeah, we out here. We real gangsters. Yeah. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up and go back to sleep, dog.
I don't even know where you from, ugly.
Yo, UIP. You an unimportant person, huh?
I ain't dissing him, y'all.
Yo, hey, sign that dude up, bro. He's the best hype man up there. He said you an unimportant nigga, dog. He's just ad-libbing, bro. Sign him up. Hey, I need a hype man like him. Just, hey, wake up. We beefing right now. Oh, yeah, fuck you, nigga. Yeah, make sure they know we real gangsters out here. Sleeps, homie.
Yo, UIP. You an unimportant person, huh?
I ain't dissing him. Y'all cons trying to make this about case. This ain't about case, see?
This about that.
This about that motherfucking academic. Her name in a motherfucking AK. He ain't never shot no AK in your life. Call yourself no AK. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm talking about academics, free KC. And that's all I gotta say. Y'all.
Oh, this is where you started.
All right, here's DJ Akademiks' response. I warn you, it is brutal.
So, Glorilla essentially blocked Kai Cenat. I'm going to give you out a synopsis. I'm going to play the videos. Glorilla's an artist, used to be hot a year ago, was in a consideration for all the hottest, new artist of the year, best new artist of the year. In the span of a year, 5 artists took her spot. She's on her way out. And I'm going to tell you why she's on her way out. Because she lost the same essence she's trying to display tonight. And I'm going to actually show you why and what's the problem with people like Glorilla and what's the problem with the music industry. I'm going to break it down very eloquently for you, even though I'm off the Migos. Glorilla came in as the ratchet ghetto bitch that we all know from the hood, but we identify with, we like, because she was being her authentic self. Let me be clear. Glorilla came in as the ratchet ghetto bitch that we all know from the inner city communities or from the hood, and we know she don't look good enough that you want to fuck her, but you know you could kick it with her. the industry has changed her. The industry has now morphed her into something that she's not. She'll never be a sex icon. But she tried to clean herself up. That's the problem with her, and that's what's going on good with Sexy Red. Sexy Red ain't trying to clean up like that.
Oh my God, Sexy Red is crazy with the shit she says, bro. It's like, yo, you kiss your mother with that mouth? Like what? I take that back. She probably kissing other things with the way she talks, but it is crazy the role models that people have out there nowadays. I mean, both for some of these male rappers and some of these, you're just not good. But apparently that's what sells. But yeah, she's crazy.
Sexy Red still that same ghetto bitch, but Glorilla fucked up there. I told y'all this months ago. Oh, Glorilla's starting to lose us. She thinks she's something she's not. We'll never look at you like Ice Spice. Yeah. Bitch, you built like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. I'm sorry,
bro. Like I can't.
You just the bitch who we call a nigga. Like you know that one homegirl that you don't even look at it like a girl, but she like a nigga.
But pay attention to this, because Ak has all the energy in the world right now to go after someone and their body shape. Right now, again, Glorilla, she doesn't seem like a. I mean, she doesn't seem fat or out of shape to me. She's got a pretty nice body, and honestly, the one thing is I would give her props for. She's not really changing her body like the industry really makes a lot of these women change their bodies, right? With these crazy body modifications with the BBLs and the implants and whatnot. So Glorilla, she's keeping it to her natural self or body. So I guess we can be proud of that. Okay, DJ Akademiks, listen, on Glorilla's end, here's the thing. The one thing to talk about her, if she can change something with the music, this is perfect. Great. But then you're saying her body type and how she's built, like she can't change that. However, my nigga, you overweight. You can change this too. So again, stop going at people on things that could easily be flipped on you. That's again, I agree with his criticism so far. I think it's spot on because Glorilla has been kind of and that's what's happened to a lot of these city girl artists, because again, it's just this is what happens when the industry in the music builds you. Okay, when you don't actually have any audience that is substantive. And here's the thing, DJ Akademiks is the same one because all of his audience are on Discord and Twitch. Let's just be real. Y'all remember that time that DJ Akademiks had a real show and people were supposed to show up and only like 8 people showed up? And then meanwhile, you got Charlemagne's show, The Breakfast Club. They're getting like 200 people showing up live. So it just shows you the internet makes people bigger than what they actually are. But again, just keep that in mind how hard he's going at Glorilla right now, because when Saucy steps in, he does not keep that energy at all. I mean, he tries to, but it just doesn't work out.
That's how we view Glorilla. You a ghetto bitch. You a ratchet hoe. That's what it is. Don't start cleaning up. And that's where you fucked up. I don't know if it was CMG, Yo Gotti, I fuck with you. I don't know if it's CMG or maybe somebody else, handlers, who knows. But regardless, in the last few months, Glorilla has been on a downward spiral. She dropped an atrocious song. Fa, fa, fa. Like, it's horrible. I could probably play you a snippet. It probably won't even do the justice. But I feel I need to play the snippet for y'all to understand how garbage Glorilla has came to when she started off lightning hot. This is the atrocity. And by the way, Fabio Foreign, I love you. This is no strays to you. But get your check, my brother. But Glorilla was clearly lost. As my man Joe Budden would say, a 2-pack of fucking ass. Now, again, I'm not gonna.
Yo, he's going in on Glorilla right now. This is crazy.
Her whole career on one song. We have to be honest, and we have to allow artists to miss and try things and, you know, kind of pivot. That's all a part of the game. It would be unfair if we think an artist has to be perfect, right? However, I think the majority of people who like Glorilla has kind of said the same things I have. They just don't have the platform that I have, right? Now, again, what have I said? Let me reiterate. Glorilla, we like her because she's a ratchet hood rat bitch. Sorry, I'm not being politically correct. I'll tell you what it is. She came in looking like this. Her hair was fucked up. Everything about her was fucked up. Look at her in the FNF video. She looked a hot mess. But we know a bitch that look a fucking...
She was in FNF? Was that a show they did? Yo, chat, was she on FNF? Fresh and Fit? That's crazy.
Hot mess. Gap tooth, teeth, kind of, you know what I mean? Lime green. She got the little baby hairs that's not babying. The wig looks atrocious.
Hey, bro, damn. Like, I mean, the eyelashes are crazy, but she looks good. I mean, she looks fine. She cute. I mean, it is what it is.
Jail tats, no titties, flat ass. She kind of looked like a nigga, dyke vibes. That's all was good. We still accepted you. You know why? Because we're in the era of loving women for being themselves. You don't need to look like Nicki Minaj. You don't need to look like Cardi B.
Well, Nicki Minaj doesn't even love herself. That's a horrible comparison, my boy.
You need to look like Lotto. Be yourself.
Like, this is crazy. He's telling her to be herself, right? And she's not doing a Nicki Minaj getting insane implants, right? She's keeping it natural, and he's ridiculing her for it. So that's the thing. Listen, I can rock with DJ Akademiks on his actual criticisms, but then when you start attacking shit that people can't control, then it gets crazy because we know how it is when it gets done to him. He doesn't like it. Again, as we're about to see. So again, he's having all the fun in the world just going after, oh, your chest is flat. Oh, the industry don't change you. It seems like she's trying to keep her body natural. All right. If she doesn't want to get implants, I say again, I don't agree with her music, but that's kudos to her. I mean, if anything, that aspect we should promote to young girls out there, especially with, hey, don't change for nobody. Nicki Minaj is a horrible example. All the nose job, facelifts, butt lifts, boob jobs. Okay, we literally, from her getting in with Lil Wayne and all the way up, we saw her transform. Okay, and she's been selfish ever since. So again, miss me with this bullshit, Big Eye, because this criticism is not. Again, it doesn't have any real. It doesn't have any real kick to it, and you can see how this stuff. If you're friends with someone like Glorilla and you see this dude just going at her looks and body type and whatnot, this is the type of shit that'll piss you off. If I have to comment on it, it's just like, yo, bro, keep it to the music, bro. Like keep it to the music and how ratchet it is. That's funny. That's funny as hell. But then you over here talking about shit that she can't control. Like, are you trying to feed insecurities into her? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Glorilla, you done lost your fucking way. And I could tell you've lost your way because now you've gassed up by the industry that you feel like you're on some high horse that if somebody doesn't agree with your music or don't like it, they're either hating or you feel some moral superiority. Let me put you in your place as I need to.
Okay.
Glorilla, you've been barely hot for a year. I don't give a fuck what money your guy done gave you.
Wrong.
You're a peon in this shit. You had a spark when you started. Now niggas are saying you garbage. You ain't been in this shit that long, baby girl. You ain't been in this shit like a Nicki Minaj for 10, 15 years that could really stand on your shit. You should be trying to make it to next year. Instead, you're doing all the things that's fucking it up. Now, let me give a precursor to what I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes. Glorilla is trying to embody the energy that she should have had the whole time, the ghetto ratchet hood bitch energy, but she's trying to embody it versus the wrong people. Baby girl, you can't embody that hood, I'm a ratchet bitch energy versus Kai Cenat and Akademiks. You look lame. You look lame. I want to point this out. You look lame. Now, let me give you the things that has subsequently happened. Okay, go past.
You notice when he swallows his spit, you can hear it. Is it me? Maybe I just got the headphones on, but I can hear his breathing. Yo, these headphones are crazy, dog. I can hear his breathing, and every time he swallows his spit, it's gross, dog. That's why I got it like this. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear that shit, but I can still hear it. Do y'all hear it through this screen? If y'all not wearing headphones, put a 1 in the chat and let me know if you can hear him swallowing his own spit, dog. Hey, move the mic back. I don't want to hear that shit, dog.
Past it, but I do want to give you the context that everybody understands. I think this is it. Here we go. So Kai Cenat, and by the way, this is another thing I'm gonna ether you with Glorilla. Glorilla, first of all, let me not use no colorful words too. Shorty, you've been in this game for a year.
All right, here's where it gets bad. It gets crazy now.
I've been in this game for like 10 plus. If you think you're more successful than me, you're smoking crack.
Again, he just has a nice way of bringing it right back to him and his success. He does that with everybody, by the way. The Akademiks doesn't skip a beat.
Might be a crackhead, but you're smoking crack. Okay? I'm sorry to tell you. You just been in this shit for a year. Calm your little silly ass down. But I want to address this to you because here's why I look at people like you and you sound like a fucking clown.
Damn.
You are bent out of shape over the motherfucking opinions of a guy who sits behind the computer, reviews music, listens to music, enjoys music, gives his opinion on music, and I'm going to show you why you're a fucking clown.
Here's the thing. Before he shows her why she's a clown, I got to show him why he's a clown, especially with that statement he made. All right? He's saying you're getting bent out of shape about someone who reacts and reviews and does stuff with music, right? Okay, that's fine. He's referring to himself and Kai Cenat, but he's pointing at Kai Cenat. Bruh, my boy, you had a reaction to Sus Marquardt, of all people. You had a reaction to Rollo Tomasi. And so again, all because he called you a snake. So you're here listening to a Manosphere guy. You already have Fresh and Fit on lock. Okay, like you said, you got the foot on the necks. Okay, that's you. Okay, so then why are you getting bent out of shape over Rollo Tomasi to the point where you had to make a whole ass video about it? Again, the hypocrisy and the things I can't help myself, chat. I gotta point it out every time I see it.
Because you're gonna try to use the same things while you're mad at this nigga. And by the way, here's the saddest part about it. Tonight you try to cop a plea. I don't know if Yo Gotti called you or your fucking label called you. Because I know the reality about all y'all artists. Because all y'all labels pay me. I got invoices and everything to track it on.
He's not wrong
Yours
there.
too. Y'all all sending Kai Cenat's reactions.
Damn.
Y'all all give a fuck about what he thinks.
Damn.
Y'all need him. He don't need y'all. Let me say it again. Y'all need him. He don't need y'all. But I'm gonna hear your little disgusting, filthy mouth say something about me that the nigga who you trying to cop a plea to tonight, because you did some real bitch ass shit, Glorilla. You realize you dissed Kai Cenat, who your label is probably trying to desperately give the bag to. And while trying to cop a plea to him, you still try to act gangster. So you cop the plea to Kai and try to diss me. Bitch, get your life together. If you copping a plea, cop a plea, nigga. Don't bring me into the mix. Cop a plea. So let me give y'all the history lesson if you're lost. Yo, Glorilla, we about to apply a full court press on your ass. Gotti, hit my line. Trust me. When I do this to the QC, P hit my line. You can hit my line too. We about to apply a full court press to her. She's feeling herself. I'm gonna show her what the fuck this means. I like her music. I don't give a fuck about Glorilla the person. I do like her music initially. I don't give a fuck about her as a person. I don't care to have her as a friend. I don't care to appease her. Let me tell all these artists this. And it's the reason why you're here reacting to me with, and by the way, them little goons in the background, I'm gonna address y'all too. Y'all are some dick-sucking niggas who will crash out over nothing. We don't care about your opinion. And by the way, my name Big Act, nigga. I ain't in fear of nobody doing nothing to me. So that gangster talk don't work. That gangster talk do not work with me. Facts. You got to do it. Don't talk about it, period. You got to do it. Do not talk about it. She blocked him. And, you know, I'm glad I got my Instagram page. If you don't follow Akademiks or DJ Akademiks TV on Instagram, you're losing out. But after she blocked him, you know, Kai Cenat has a huge audience. And this is what I got to tell Glorilla. Glorilla, I'm going to put you on the hot stove. Your label hit you and told you to fucking apologize to Kai, nigga.
Damn. And here's the thing. I even just listen to this, I'm learning more about how the label works in terms of marketing, right? Because, again, some of these high influencers that are up there, they're getting hit up by these music labels. So when you see them do a music reaction, a lot of the time it's not authentic. It's not the song that they love to react to and they want to see what's up. No, it's because they get millions of views and the labels are like, hey, can you just pretend you like us? Just pretend you like us so your audience can buy our music and hit up our plays. And that's what ends up happening. And before you know it, it's on TikTok and then it blows up. So again, this is very interesting that Glorilla, listen, young lady, you got to get your shit in order, okay? Because if you know that Kai Cenat is your agency's big move to get you out there, blocking him on social media it's a business suicide, bro. Like, you're cutting off a massive marketing network right there alone. So these Akademiks doesn't have. He's spot on with this. This was a dumb move, Glorilla.
You a little nigga in the game. I'm telling you this because it's a fact. You a little nigga in the game. Apologize to that nigga, bro.
Facts.
And by the way, I'm gonna show you apologizing, but you trying to be slick like you gangster and apologize to him while dissing me. No, apologize, bitch. That's it. You not that lit. Apologize. You gonna cop a, if you copping a plea, don't try to diss another nigga to try to prove you gangster. You copping a plea. You copped it. Facts.
Fucking hey, bro.
I know you from Memphis. Memphis niggas don't cop it, but you had to cop it. Facts. So before you copped it, you was trying to act tough. So of course Kai got 1 million fans. They're like, yo, why you block our nigga? Look at your stupid ass trying to act like you bigger than the program. You a ghetto hood bitch from Memphis, man. Nobody give a fuck about you. Stop playing. Here's the problem with you, Glorilla. You don't keep the same energy. This is why we can't respect you. You heard what you just said? Niggas is block. We gonna keep the same energy. You're not keeping the same energy because Kai kept the same energy. I'm gonna show you how Kai kept the same energy. Glorilla, we not respecting that gangster shit you talking. We don't care if you're from Memphis, Compton, Chicago, nowhere, nigga. You not keeping the same energy. Didn't you say, don't come on my shit talking about niggas who's blocked? Niggas ain't, we gonna keep the same energy?
You made your bed, you got a later.
You made your bed, you got later?
Nigga. They say I'm blocked.
This is when Glorilla realized that her ass wasn't hot. Yo, Glorilla, let me give you the reality about your situation. You dropped that fa, cha. That shit did not do nothing on the charts. Yo, shit flopped, shorty. Yo, shit flopped. I'm glad you even disrespect. I'm gonna tell you why. Like, let me tell you this on some real shit for all y'all artists in the industry. And this is why I'm gonna go crazy at Glorilla. Yo, Gotti, ain't nothing against you, I swear. But I gotta make an example out of her. I know all y'all sucking Kai's dick. Don't disrespect me while you're sucking his dick.
Like, dude, he's going crazy right now. Yo, again, he's not letting up, which is kind of sus to me, bro. Like, you going real hard at her. Like, relax. Chill, dog.
Don't disrespect Act while you sucking his dick. Suck his dick. Get on your knees. Do your little gawk 3 million, but don't disrespect Act while you're doing that. Because, bitch, I'll change the whole narrative about you. Your shit not charting. Your shit been flopping. I will put the real facts in front of niggas' face to show that you're really not doing nothing. So if you're trying to suck that nigga's dick because you're trying to get back on his good side, don't try to throw me under the bus because I don't got no issue with you like that. I actually play your music and like it. So all that shit you was talking, we're not going to put you on the front seat every fucking week. Trust me, I've done it to many. You won't be the first. Definitely not the last. Okay. So that happens. And then Kai, who's now doing a jail stream, responded. Okay? People want to know what Kai was going to say. Kai stood on business.
Hold on, Glorilla.
Wait. Before I play this, I got to play this part. Or show this part. So Glorilla last night, while riding around in a fucking Toyota minivan with her bunch of goons from...
Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta say it like that? You say a Toyota minivan. A Toyota. What the fuck?
Memphis. She's realizing her shit's slowing down. She tweets out, I'm drunk right now. I might fuck around and unblock Kai.
Yeah, that's not keeping the same energy, Glorilla. Come on now.
And this is why I hate people like Glorilla, because the fakeness. And Glorilla, we thought you was a real bitch. This is why we fucking with Sexy Red. We thought you was real. But the industry either done changed you or you never was really like that. Because everything that we thought you stood for, existed for, you're now doing the weird shit. Oh, I'm drunk. I might fuck around and unblock Kai. Wasn't you saying niggas lay their bed, they got to stay there? Why are you talking about Kai when you're now drunk? Oh, okay. I know why. Because the fucking industry has told you you cannot diss Kai. I'm telling y'all as a fact. Trust me. I'm the nigga who makes $4-5 million a year off labels. I'm telling you this. No.
So how do we trust your opinion? If they're paying you, how do we trust what's going? Yo, this is great. This man is basically, I don't know if this is fraud. Maybe it is fraud, maybe it's not. But it's got to be something with these YouTubers, especially if they're not disclosing that they're being paid for every reaction they're doing of other people's music. Like, let's just be real here. We got to be honest, because, like, hey, is this a genuine reaction, or how many millions did Glorilla's label pay you to do this? Right. So again, I don't know why. Again, this is his ego talking, because I don't know why he would even admit this, but he admitted it live. So I guess we're just gonna admit that, you know, these labels are paying these influencers for fake reviews. just to boost their numbers. That's crazy to me. Like I'm just more shocked about that. I didn't know that was happening.
Me. This is why when Glorilla says that, like, bitch, I'm eating your budget up anyway. So like this is why I'm keeping it light with you. I get part of your budget. So it's like, how could you even diss me? You know your label's gonna pay me, right? Glorilla, you do know this, right? And I can say this and they're still gonna do it, right? Let me put this in perspective one more time. Your budget, when you're trying to like equal the shit and like where my money at, oh, this went to act. You do know this, right? Look, Gloria, you do know this, right? And you know the person that's at your label, CMG, and the person that's at the bigger label, they're still gonna do it, right? Stop acting fucking stupid. I'm gonna scold you like a fucking disobedient child. Fuck all them little goons. You got $5 goons in the background, my nigga.
Hey, yo, goddamn it, bro.
Nigga, I may have made more off your fucking contract than you did. Stop playing with me. You can't talk to me like that. And I'm speaking facts.
We're going to stop it right there. We're going to stop it right there because somebody saw this and they decided they've had enough. They have had enough of DJ Akademiks and his fat mouth talking shit about other people that they care about. So they decided to step up and, hey, yo, watch your ears, okay? Because this guy drops the F slur. And honestly, this is the raw video. I didn't blurb it out because I like to, just present the unedited context so people don't say you took him out of context. But yeah, the dude was dropping the F slurs. So if you're not comfortable with that, just go ahead and step off about like, maybe a minute, maybe a minute and a half. All right. And then come back on because Saucy Santana goes the fuck off on DJ Akademiks. And this is the first one he did with DJ Akademiks. So let's get to it.
Saucy Santana, a close friend in Young Miami, hit back by accusing him of moving like a...
All right, let's put the shit on the floor. Akademiks, you keep talking about what the fuck Carisha said to you. What the fuck, how Carisha felt about you is how she felt about you. Me being her best friend, that don't have nothing to fucking do with me. In the hood, and in a lot of urban cultures, when you see boys that are acting feminine, that are being messy, that are being extra and doing fag shit, that's what you address them as. Even as me being a gay man, I don't move like a fag. And it's a lot of other gay boys that's feminine or whatever, but everybody don't move like fags. You move like a fag, and that's why bitches is always calling you that. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You always on the internet starting shit with bitches. I wake up this morning, you starting shit with Glorilla, a girl. What the
Hey, yo, I'm getting demonetized, chat. Yo, again, here's the thing what I say, because a lot of the red pillars, right, they come up here and they talk about, oh, Duke, all you do is sit here and talk about dudes all day, all right? It's so lame. It's like, yo, what's even lamer is just gather around talking about women all day. Again, I get it. It's a double standard because women talk about men all day, but you got to understand there's a reason why double standards exist, all right? Because you're always going to be looked at as that guy. It's kind of like fighting a woman, right? You don't win. Like if you get in a physical fight with a woman, it's not a win-win situation. If you win, congratulations. You're that guy to beat up a girl or a woman, right? And people are going to phrase it as that too, all right? And you're just going to look bad, all right? If you lose, congratulations. You got your ass kicked by a woman. So again, it's one of those things you just best, involve a little bit of tact and then move the fuck on. That's why my tact is I just walk away. I just walk away. I ain't got time to argue with you. I got time to go back and forth because then to me, listen, my power is mine. I will take it by walking away. And that's the only power you have in these scenarios, okay? So when you guys come at us and say, dude, you guys are talking about men all day. Oh, wow, I can't believe you're talking about Fresh and Fit. All you guys got is Fresh and Fit names on your mouth. And it's like, hey, yo, what's even worse is Fresh and Fit constantly talking about women all fucking day. You got Myron getting all pissed off and angry, right? So much so we had to do a show, Are Men Sexually Suppressed, just based off of Myron's statements of vaginas are gross, okay? So there's clearly a lot of things going on because, again, I'm not going to waste my time doing it. None of my homies going to, unless it's like, certain things that are going on or events that have already happened, then we can talk about it. But we're not sitting there just gossiping about what the hell? Yeah, just go do what you got to do, whatever. Right? I guess that makes me sexist, or what is that? What are you? Whatever these guys want to call you, right? All right, listen, I don't care. I'm not sitting there arguing with the woman. I'm not sitting there arguing with anybody. It's a waste of my time. the best way to deal with scenarios like that is take your power and walk the fuck home. That's it. You save a lot of headaches that way. But I just found this hilarious.
What the fuck is you bothering her for? What the fuck is you doing interviews? Keep talking about Young Miami for? You think nobody won't press you up? And that's the motherfucking problem. We was hoping to see you at the Roots picnic, but apparently it was the wrong day. Nobody don't ever know where you at, but we all have public flyers and posters on our motherfucking page. So Tuesday, Young Miami has a party in Miami. She having a Halloween party. Pull up on us. Pull up and come holler. And it's nothing for her to say to you. It's nothing for Young Miami to ever say to you, because she a girl. You a man, you a nigga, and you doing an interview talking about, oh, I was about to beef with Santana, but I had to bow down because I was gonna lose. So you mean to tell me you could publicly bully a bitch on the internet every motherfucking day, but you don't want to get into a spat or a combat or a physical altercation with a motherfucking gay boy. But you like to argue with bitches though. Stop playing with people. The bitches don't play on the internet. So Carisha got a party on Tuesday in Miami, and pull up. If you don't have to say nothing to her, come and address me.
Pull the fuck up, DJ Academic. And listen, he's calling you up, bro. He's telling you to pull up. He's letting you know right now.
Come and address the niggas that's gonna be in the motherfucking room. Stop playing games on the internet and then you wondering why bitches calling you botsy boys and fags and punks, because you're drama filled and you only fuck with bitches. You only arguing with bitches all motherfucking day. I'm a nigga, I don't even do that. I'm a gay boy and I don't even fuck with bitches all day. Bitch,
most normal people don't sit around talking about women all day. It's just like, it just doesn't happen, okay? A lot of incel and red pill weirdos do that, okay? Y'all got so weird. Y'all breaking down women's ovulation cycles and dating strategies and shit. It's just weird, okay? I'm not saying it's a bad thing to talk about it, but like to the point where it becomes repetitive, it gets weird. Now, DJ Akademiks' case, it's a little bit different, but again, he does go, he goes in. But here's the thing: I don't think he said anything that was crazy. He was just super, super harsh with his criticisms. And obviously, if you got outgoing friends like Saucy Santana, they don't like that kind of criticism. Kind of like I said earlier in the monologue, okay? Some people just, they don't like that. They don't like you talking crap about their songs or art, just like people don't like us, criticizing their videos. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Is it warranted? Is it something that, makes sense? Fine. If it doesn't, fine. And in this case, DJ Akademiks, listen, you have to expect that in this industry, when you're dealing with fragile egos, this shit is bound to happen. He's actually dealt with this before with other artists too as well. He's gotten into this very type of situation, okay? But it just seems like it's more with female artists recently now than anything else before. So I don't know if that's just because female artists were taken off in prior and now it's not. I don't know. But again, he's been super focused on it. Now, I'm not saying he said anything like, that was wrong. He was just the way he went at it. Okay. And essentially, we're dealing with the whole Kevin Samuels conundrum. Okay. It's basically, we have a situation where you're talking like that in the way DJ Akademiks is talking, because that appeals to his base and that attracts new people, especially if you're blunt and brutally honest. Okay. And people don't like that, but it also gets the views. But then DJ Akademiks, you got to expect this shit's gonna happen. People just they don't like being criticized. It is what it is. Travis, shout out to you, says AK talks super heavy online, but IRL it's nerd energy. Facts. It's facts. He actually gets crazy in his responses to Saucy, because the back and forth continues. Let's finish this up and we get to DJ Akademiks' response to this.
I really like to slap the shit out of niggas, bitch. Since I was a kid, that's what the fuck I do since high school. I fought boys. I never fought bitches a day in my motherfucking life. I don't even argue with bitches as much as you, and you're supposed to be the straight one. So stop doing all the cap. Pull up. We got posters. Pull up on Tuesday in Miami and settle that.
All right, that's basically it. So DJ Akademiks decided to respond to that.
Man, like motherfucking Saucy Santana could talk to me, nigga. We spit in your face, nigga. Me and you couldn't even have a conversation. You's a cocksucker, nigga. We don't talk to niggas like you. Boy, you need to go get right with God, nigga. Go get right with your mentality. Look in that mirror, nigga, and figure out what the fuck going on with yourself. We ain't indicting homosexual people or people who whatever, but a nigga like you, we know you got a mental illness, my boy. You got a mental illness, my boy. You trying to mix it up with a nigga like me. Nigga like me don't got nothing for you, gang. I don't know, like, listen, I'm an ugly nigga. Bitches love me because I got the bread. I got the bag. I got the millions. I don't understand. Why the fuck a bitch ass nigga like you even trying to talk to me, nigga? I don't fuck niggas, man. So a lot of these niggas go deal with that Dwight Howard nigga and them other niggas. I'm straight Jamaican, nigga. Before I do that, nigga, take me off this earth. I promise you. I'd rather be dead than be rocking with y'all niggas. That's how I was born. That's how I was raised. Nothing against y'all. I'm just telling you I come from. Stop playing with me. You's a body boy. And when we see you, we just laugh at you. And nobody ever ducking you, and you will never do nothing to a nigga like me. I got my address up everywhere where my headquarters be. You could pull up, DM me right now. You could be there tomorrow. I don't care when you, and if you ever look at me in the wrong way and you look upon me with a Batiman smile and try anything, to God be the glory, man. Great things he has done.
Bro, this nigga's breathing is crazy, though. His breathing is insane. Like, yo, he sounds like he has a cold. Hey, you nursing something there, buddy? Relax, slow down. It's in through your nose, out through your mouth. You know the basics.
Cool, you do a great thing that day, too. You ain't playing with me, nigga. You was a body boy. Look in the mirror, nigga. Stop going on social media. Because they can't save you. Fuck y'all and your fucking Batiman best friend. Because me ain't no Batiman thing.
Oh, shit. Hey, he got the Jamaican accent out. I guess he's really triggered. He's really triggered right now. This is crazy. Listen, again, he's not saying wild things directly. More so, he's saying wild things indirectly, which I find very, very interesting because, again, there are other things you can clown him on, but you're going in that direction. It's very interesting. And the thing is, he's going to go in that direction, but then double down and say, well, listen, I can't go that hard as I want to in that direction because I'm going to get canceled by the LGBTQ. Dude, you're sponsored by Rumble. Okay, all right, Rumble. Hey, trust me. The videos I play of his, Rumble be trying to take my videos down on behalf of him. So again, you're sponsored by them niggas. It is what it is. Okay, it's fine. All right, we get it. You're gonna eat. You're not missing out on anything. You just gotta chill. But again, it's just you decide to go in and you're saying I don't want to get canceled. All right, bro. Well then. You going at Glorilla for not keeping that same energy. I say keep that same energy, bro. Let them know what you really feel. Be honest, huh? Hey, we like a little bit of honesty so people know exactly what they're dealing with. I prefer people who are honest. Like it is what it is, right?
You's a Batiman, man. You know, deal. Period. I can't even say what I really say because, you know, I'm telling you, I was born in Spanish Town Hospital in Jamaica, nigga. I grew up and I seen the worst things in my life. When I came over here, I had to be tolerant of body boys like motherfucking Saucy Santana. Nigga like that would never, I swear, if he was in Jamaica, man, I swear he would never be able to speak like this to me without real repercussions. But of course, we in America.
What does that mean? What does that mean, dog? Again, now I'm starting to be a little concerned, my boy, because I come from those countries too, okay? And I don't have the same feeling about people who are LGBTQ or gay, all right? I'm not thinking about, oh, if you were in my country, I would do this to you. No, if you're in my country, I would treat you the same. There are other people that would not, though. I would advise not going to my country until we can figure out how to, move some things around. But again, what are you hinting at, bro? Like, see, this is stuff that starts to like make me think, like, huh? Hey, bro, like, are you in the closet, bro? I have to ask that question. Like, why? If you weren't, why care this hard? Muad'Dib, shout you for $5 in the chat. Muad'Dib says all Akademiks did was insult the looks of these female artists and the lack of sales. He didn't critique one song in his diatribe. DJ Wack had it coming. He did. He said he only mentioned the song I saw him mention was Glorilla's recent song, but he wasn't really even going after that. You're absolutely right. He was more of just covering how he thinks city girls as a whole phenomenon is dying, which I agree because I hope it dies. I hope it's dead because we don't need the Sukianas of the world being young female influencers. Okay, we don't need the young Miamis of the world, the Glorillas of the world to be the influence of young women out there. If we're trying to better society, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think they need to go. And what it shows with the lack of sales is actually is signs that society are not even valuing those city girls and their music. So that should be a good thing, but to DJ Akademiks, that's somehow horrible because those girls need to get it up up the ratchetness, up that. No. I think the fact that their sales are dying is a good thing. Let them die, wither away, so society can move on to things that are a lot healthier. So I don't know why we're trying to get rid of it. No, we should encourage their music just going away. I think it's natural selection. Why not? Let the real music stay. It's high time we need to bring back real music. Enough of this industry made up crap that we're all hearing on the radio plays. Charles Indig with the $10 super chat. Let's get that W for Charles Indig. Charles Indig says, Saucy Santana be like, better watch your back, fish, because Squirrel Master ain't gonna be here for you all the time. Because next time I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna come for them. And I'm gonna want some cocktail fruit. Yeah, he knows exactly the kind of cocktail fruit he wants to make out of DJ Akademiks over here. We're about to get into that reaction in just a second, chat. It gets crazy.
Because everybody exists. So I gotta smile, I gotta laugh, and this is cool. But when you're talking about you looking for me, Bati boy, I mean, Bati one thing. So when you're looking for me, just make sure you realize you just playing this internet game. Because if you really want to know where I'm at, nigga, 888, nigga, Newark Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey, nigga. That's where my headquarters are. I've been saying this mad times. You show up there with any type of disrespect, any type of Batiman vibes, and it's going to be a fucking movie.
So that's a threat. Okay.
Even worse for you, because I'm telling you, I don't deal with Batiman thing, dog. You as a person, you as an entity, the way you exist, the person you are, the spirit you are, nigga. Only thing I could ever do is pray for a nigga like you. But if you want to really try to get it in, I'm telling you where I'm at, nigga. Straight up, we can get it up. You don't want to do it. Don't tell me to come to your party. Fuck Carisha. Diddy ain't finna say nothing to me. Fuck you, nigga. You pull up to where I'm at. I'm telling you where I'm at. Nigga, why am I walking around looking for a fucking Batiman?
So, all right, that's DJ Akademiks' response. He's like, fuck you, you pull up to me, I got the HQ, yada, 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 right? So, Saucy Santana said, what? Let's find out.
See what type of nigga we dealing with right now? Pull up to your headquarters. Niggas is in the streets. I want to meet in the road. Yo, headquarters.
Hey, DJ Akademiks. He said, bring it to the streets, bro. Look how he pointing. Look how he pointing, dog. Bring it to the... Hey, listen, when this beef started, my first impression was like, yo, first of all, why does this dude get involved like that? I mean, doesn't he understand this is what DJ Akademiks does? He just criticizes people and people who are in the music industry. So, yeah, he goes hard on females, but he should be used to this, right? So, again, I was like, why are you getting involved? But then the more involved he got, Saucy Santana, the funnier it got because it starts to expose a shell that DJ Akademiks has put over himself, like created over himself. One that we kind of knew was there, but didn't really have the, you know what I'm talking about? That to really put it all together. You could call it the glue, whatever, right? But we didn't really have that until now because we've seen how DJ Akademiks fares against other men. He's bratty and he does the same thing, right? We see how he fares against women. He goes even harder, all right? Even with the last girl we played at the beginning of the show, right? So how is he going to handle someone who's gay, right? Someone who's a member of the LGBTQ. We had no idea that it was going to turn out the way it did. I actually did. I thought DJ Akademiks, the king of keeping it real and the same energy, was going to keep the same energy. I was wrong.
I want to meet in the road. Yo, headquarters. Nigga, what the fuck is somebody mean you at your headquarters for? That's the problem. See, I'm starting to think that maybe this is your aesthetic. You do the fake internet shit, and then you sit in a room full of motherfucking cameras and try to make a bitch crash out. You know, that's like, we from the hood. Oh, yeah, that's like we tell the bitch, come in my house. Come in my house, because I can do whatever I want to. You don't have to, me and you can meet, we want to meet you outside. I want to meet you outside. I don't want to pull up to no motherfucking headquarters, bitch. Corporate
headquarters.
Ass nigga. I don't want to pull up to no motherfucking headquarters. I want to meet you in the club. I want to meet you in the field. I want to meet you in the streets. I want to see you outside. Let's get active. Headquarters. And I don't want to keep even pressing that we ghetto and we from the hood, because we corporate too. We corporate too, don't get it wrong. Bitches is cashing nice checks out this bitch. But we all know your motherfucking headquarters is giving 911, what's your emergency? Bitch, no, we're not doing that. We want to see you out the door.
So he basically said, if we pull up, you're going to call 911, which I agree. That's probably what DJ Akademiks is going to do. I mean, come on. Honestly, do you honestly believe that if Saucy pulls up to his headquarters, do you think DJ Akademiks is going to fight him? No, he's going to call the cops. Of course. It's what he does. It's all for, he's right. It's a show.
Outside in the motherfucking field, bitch. Fuck is you chatting about? Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Body man, bitch ass nigga. Nobody not pulling up to no motherfucking
ass.
Think this bitch work for McDonald's or something. Stop motherfucking playing with me, bitch. We want to see you out the door. In the streets, in the field, in the streets, in the club. Yeah, somewhere let's get it on. Bitch, that's what the fuck we want to do. Bitch, and after I beat you, I'm gonna fuck you on your ass because you a bitch ass nigga. That's what
ass.
Hey, yo! No! We gotta run that back. Hold on.
We're not pulling up to no motherfucking headquarters. Think this bitch work for McDonald's or something. Stop motherfucking playing with me, bitch. We want to see you out the door. In the streets, in the field, in the streets, in the club. Yeah, somewhere let's get it on. Bitch, that's what the fuck we want to do. Bitch, and after I beat you, I'm gonna fuck you on your ass.
Hey, yo, this beef just went to a different level, bro. It's not even on this planet no more. I don't know what's happening. This shit just went left. Hey, after I beat your ass, hey, chat, you know what that reminds me of? That y'all remember Mike Tyson with that one reporter where he was like, I'll fuck you. He's like, hold up, when he got mad at that news reporter. Hold up, chat. I gotta show you all this. Chat. We gotta do this real quick. Because this is what it sounds like right here.
Put your mother in the straight jacket, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that I fuck you in your ass, you punk.
Hey, yo, hey.
Boy, you faggot. You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared, coward. You not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man.
God damn.
You love me, faggot.
Yo, you know what's funny is that Mike Tyson is the only one in this planet that can say the most sus shit like that in that way and not just you can't look at him weird. You'll be terrified for your life. But that's what this shit reminded me of right here, dog. Chat, didn't it? Boy, Deep, shout out to you with the 2000. He said, "Cool, the sus Marquand butt ass." There we go, bro. But doesn't it sound like that? Yo, I'm sorry. If I had Mike Tyson that pissed at me, I'm not going home. I'm flying out the country. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Ass nigga. That's what we do to you. I don't want to keep even pressing that we get on. You always motherfucking pressing a BBL. Bitch, you sit on your thick ass, bitch. I got a BBL, bitch, and you a BBW. That's what you do. You a big black woman. That's what you is. Sitting on that motherfucking couch, chatting your motherfucking gums all motherfucking day, popping shit like a hoe. You always talk about a BBL, but you sit on your thick ass all day. You a motherfucking stallion to me, bitch. Actually, you're a motherfucking bull. You fucking blimp, bitch. Who the fuck is you playing with?
Apparently the wrong one. Yo, dude got Tyson energy right there, bro.
Hey, I got a fucking head like you're a clown. You're a clown. You a joke, nigga. You a joke. And you talking with so much aggression and hostility behind a computer for a nigga that we don't see in public.
Yeah, the only time I've seen him in public, all right, not personally, I would know. But no, only time I see it was when I remember when he was fighting that one girl on the lobby of Fresh and Fit's apartment. Y'all remember that? He got in a fight with another girl. So again, when DJ Akademiks is going hard, it's usually at another woman. If it's fisticuffs or they're actually, arguing, it's always against another woman. So it's just like, I can understand why these guys have the energy that they have towards him right now. And essentially saying, if you're going to talk about women so much, why don't I just fuck you like one? And that's essentially what he said. Now, listen, that was crazy. Bro, you wait. Hey, not okay. I get it. Y'all are beefing, but yo, that's crazy. You're saying some shit like that, dog. Janet G with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you. He says, I don't know. He said, I don't why the city girls rapping about sex has to go away in the future, but rich sex to UGK's take off have to stay. That's a double standard. Yeah, like again, he's not making any sense, right? If they have to go, I mean, the rappers that's spewing all this. I mean, think about it. Trap rap has been one of the most devastating things to black culture since crack. I'm sorry. It's a tough statement and no one really wants to hear it, but it's true. I mean, look at that. There are people they're young kids who are rapping openly about murdering their own cousins. Some of them are their own family members, right? They're putting it in songs, and all because the person lives across the street and that street's a different neighborhood. All right. And they're immortalizing this nonsense in songs. So people are rapping to it, dancing to it, not realizing that you're dancing on a guy who's essentially doing the equivalent of cursing dead people that they possibly had a hand in murdering. Okay, we're sitting here rapping along to the lyrics, not realizing that we're essentially reciting the curse to someone who is dead. That's what they're doing. I don't fuck with that. That's some demonic ass shit. Listen, I'm not religious. That shit is demonic. You can't make music dissing your ops that are dead, and then people are singing along to it like it's some kind of fucking Disney's movie. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's how insane this world has gotten to. That shit needs to go. That kind of music, that's demonic. That needs to go. Like, you can't have that kind of energy. I can't even pronounce it right now. Reverberating around the world, right? We can't have that. And what does it do? It influences other people to act in negative ways and pretend to be gangsters when they're not, right? Who's that basketball guy that ended up getting multiple chances but couldn't help himself because dude kept carrying a gun? Y'all remember what his name was? It's like, bro, why you stop carrying a gun? You're not a gangster. You play basketball. You'll play basketball, my nigga. Stop. It's just enough. Stop carrying guns. You're about to ruin your multi-million-dollar future. I forgot what this dude's name is, bro. ChatGPT, help me out. But that shit is pissing me off. I can't, like, that, all that style, the music that's getting these girls all insecure and whatnot, and the music that's getting these young men to murder each other, that's got to stop. Again, I'm gonna say it again, but there's the trap music, all right? Everyone wants to, hey, Chief Keef, you're the GOAT. Nah, fuck that shit, bro. You started an epidemic that has been worse to black teens since the crack epidemic, and unfortunately, I don't know if he's gonna take responsibility for it. I doubt it, but that's the case. It just sucks. Chris Kozar, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Chris Kozar says he's gonna beat Akademiks' ass 2 different ways. I like shit and I want shit. We can do it the easy way, or I'm gonna have to clap them cheeks. The choice is yours. Yo, so okay, DJ Akademiks saw this video chat, okay, and he decided, well, fuck, I gotta respond to this now. All right. And we're thinking, okay, DJ Akademiks, he's gonna respond to this because Saucy said some wild shit. He even said he was gonna violate him in the worst possible way after he gets done whooping his ass. So we can expect DJ Akademiks' response to be something on the lines of, maybe even laughing this off and just, ridiculing for what it is and then moving on to something big, right? You would think so. But no, we were hopelessly wrong. Matter of fact, the DJ Akademiks we got was I didn't even recognize this guy. I didn't even think DJ Akademiks can get to this level. Now, bear with me. It takes a bit before he gets there, but it's all worth it in the end because he says some pretty crazy shit. I mean, he starts going on a ramble about where he comes from and how they don't really tolerate, gays and LGBTQ. And it's like, hey, yo, knock, knock. I'm from Nigeria. We have Sharia law. That's an actual law in our country right now. I know, all right. So you just talking about I come from a different country and we're not accepted the gays. You are in my country, I kill you. It says more about your character than anything else. Because if a gay person was in my country, for example, I'm not going to behave any differently. I'm not going to be aggressive to him or anything like that. I'm going to treat him as a human being. All right. Now, I'm not saying that for other people within my country, but that's just what it is. So we just say, don't go to countries that aren't really appreciative of what you are. Right. So don't do that. But again, I'm not going to be in America here saying, oh, if you're in my country, you do that. That just means you have a bad heart towards gay people. And honestly, the fact that you tried to dance around this whole bigotry was kind of just weird in itself. And Chad, I don't even want to, y'all just need to listen to this because it was just kind of, it actually kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I will never look at DJ Akademiks the same way again. That's just the way I got to put it. And chat, you know, maybe I'm wrong and maybe you guys see it differently, but it just completely changed my perspective, bro. Because it's like, yo, you're trying to use your background as an excuse. Really, bro? You're just a hateful person.
He say that? Did he say that shit? Yo, facts. Yo, hold on. I gotta ask my man facts. Yo, facts. You would legit let me sit here and have a conversation with a nigga who threatened to rape me, my nigga?
No. Listen. I didn't watch the video. I did not hear the context of the video. But after that, after I heard the video,
chat. For the record, my nigga Facts was basically saying, yeah, it's all good as that nigga could take your booty hole as long as, like, you know what I mean, y'all just watch it out. Yo, how you gonna tell me that we could like really politic like that? Yo, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you know who hit me? It was like, yo, AJ hit me and be like, yo, we all fucking Facts, but yo, either Facts can't read or that nigga bugging right now. He wants you to talk to the nigga who, like, bro, the nigga's talking about fucking me, bro. Like, yo, dog. Like,
I didn't. Act. Listen, bro. Yeah. Listen, I did not.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up. All right. Even when we reacted to it, I'm like, yo, that's crazy that you would say that. Like, you don't, like, I don't care. You don't openly advocate for raping people, dog. Like, that's crazy. If you don't want to be fucked by you, don't do it. Now, again, it's hilarious in the context of they're beefing, but again, he took it too far. DJ Akademiks took it far. They're all just, this is what they do. So again, you got to condemn one side. You got to condemn the other side. But at the end of the day, it's just, you got to look at these people and say, why are y'all involve yourself in this? Like, why is this even a thing? But yeah, it's crazy that Saucy would say something like that. That's just a wild take. And again, if someone would say that to me and they're gay, I'm just going to walk away. All right, it's going to make me uncomfortable, but like, I'm taking my power with me. I ain't going to do shit. Now, if you try to assault me physically, then we got a problem. I'll put hands on you if you put hands on me. I have a right to defend myself. Fuck you, right? That's the thing, what it is. But like, again, you're not to just say something like that crazy is wild. But again, that's why we had to play back a lot of the shit that DJ Akademiks is saying, especially with Young Miami on them, because this is what they do. If you are going to have that lifestyle where you're not going to have any verbal tact whatsoever. You're going to keep it raw, and people are going to just go at you as hard as you're going at them. You can't be surprised when then they're going vulgar and going as far as saying they're going to fuck you in the ass, right? That's crazy, right? It's crazy, but then you're the type of person that's talking about, yeah, I'll end your career, and all these people pay me. It's like, bro, you're like exposing some deep, dark industry secrets right now, all because like she clapped back at you. That's crazy. I mean, that's fine because people don't get canceled for that anymore. You can listen. You can talk. You can go out right now and tell your fans you scammed them, and some of them won't even do shit about it. They'll just keep going as new business as usual, right? So again, it's just wrong on both ends. But I think that's what just makes this hilarious because you got one guy who just talks all this shit, and then the other guy who finally meets his match, which is crazy.
Not read this shit, bro. The niggas, I did not read it, or I didn't hear the video. I didn't listen to it. I just tweeted it,
yo,
bro. If I knew that the niggas said that, bro, I wouldn't have tweeted.
Facts. Let me ask you a question. This is theoretical, though. It's theoretical. This is what happened. Facts. If I've dragged you, Wale, intern, everybody here into a VC, like some private shit, and I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, gang. Yo, I fought Saucy Santana yesterday, and that nigga fucked me in the ass. Would you still jack me? Like, let's get up in. That's what I'm saying. The nigga is jacking like, yo, I'm about to. I'm about to fuck him in the ass. I'm like, yo, I swear I didn't see that yesterday.
Yo, when I read that video, when I read this shit and I actually heard the video, I'm like, nah, he went crazy. But my thing is this though, like, how is it okay for him to say that shit?
Bro, you know why?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Like, again, if people, just like the N-word, right? If people are gonna get mad, right, if you drop the N-word, then you can't have people like Chief Keef giving people N-word passes. It just doesn't. Who was that? Wasn't it Aiden Ross? Was it Aiden Ross he gave the N-word pass to? The person, the last person you want to give the N-word pass to, you give it to Aiden Ross. So I just find that very interesting. Okay, so if it's a word that pisses us off to the point where we're going to punch someone in the face for saying it to us, we can't then just have isolated pockets where people are just saying, yeah, go ahead and say it, because it confuses the masses, all right? Because you'll have some ignorant person out there that thinks it's okay because, I mean, look what Chief Keef is doing. Everyone can say it now, right? So it's the same thing. Now we got to look into, okay, the LGBTQ community, because anyone who's walking around dropping F-slur, especially as someone who's gay or lesbian or trans or you know, I don't know the full alphabets, but like if they drop the F-slur around them, that's a problem. You best believe they're getting canceled, right? So again, it's just that double standard that's just so weird when you look at it on the surface, right? So only they can say it, but you can't, right? It's just weird. So we have to come to a place where either all of it's okay or none of it's okay. I mean, we just got to keep it consistent. Otherwise, we're gonna have this bullshit.
Yeah, like what we talking about? Yo, act.
A gay guy could say anything. Yo, like this. And this is no respect to the LGBTQ community. You know how a girl, like if she with you, she say she found you cheating. She slapped the fuck out of you. She beat you up. Like she was like hitting you type shit. Bro, you know you could never hit her like that, right? You're going to jail. You're not going to call the police. Or even if you call the police will come there and be like they will be so diplomatic, she's not going to jail, bro. If you do it, they're going to jail. So, like, when I see, and this is why I feel like my hands are tied, pause, like, when it's like, watching my dude, because I'm like, yo, if I really say shit that could be, you know me, I like to say hurtful shit to people. If I say to him, they're going to say, oh, it's not about him, you just hate all gay people. Bro, you can't win with a nigga.
It's a lose-lose, bro.
Yeah, so
yep.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Don't fight that. Don't fight that nigga.
Yo, that's what niggas
lose. If you beat him, you lose, and if
Yo.
you lose, you still lose.
Yo, listen, I
niggas
wrote
told me
that
today,
same
right?
exact comment.
Yo,
right?
niggas told me today. They're like, yo, I bet. It's your act. I don't know who got you up to talk about fighting that nigga. I bet. Say you fight him. Cool. Yeah, you beat him up. But in a fight, that nigga grabs your balls.
Hey, I thought you were going to say, okay, you beat him up, and then after you beat him up, people are just going to be mad at you because you beat up a gay dude, right? But no, all you're worried about is not even the after fact of fighting someone who's gay, all right? You're worried about is, hey, what if he grabs my balls when we're fighting, right? Because, like, we fighting, he goes low. I'm like, hey, nigga, like, get your hands off my dick, nigga. Like, yo, what the... Hey, yo. Yo. This man he's really thinking about it. He's like, hey, you know, what if I actually fight him and then he just grabs my balls? Like, what am I going to do? Hey, bro, listen. You're thinking way too hard about this, okay? Just don't fight him. Listen to your fan, all right? Don't fight him. All right? Fighting someone who's in the LGBTQ, trust me, it's like fighting a woman. It's a lose-lose situation because if you win, congratulations. You beat up a gay dude. You lose, yeah, bro, you getting canceled to the highest degree because they might just call that a hate crime. I'm just being real. Right? They might just turn around and say that's a hate crime, and then now you're going to prison. Now it's a felony. So again, it's just these type of things. It doesn't have to always get physical. You're multimillionaires. Just laugh at this and move on. Okay, that's it. But I don't understand why they have to. Everything always has to result in fisticuffs.
Like you're done for. Like you're done for. Feel me? Like I'm like, like there's no real win. How do I win?
You don't win.
And you don't fight gay niggas, man. Because think about it, they gonna be like, oh, you just beat up a gay nigga.
Yo, the
And if
crazy
you
thing
lose,
is,
you got beat up by a gay nigga.
the crazy
So
thing
I
is,
wouldn't even entertain it.
yo, the crazy thing is, bro, I literally wrote that shit in the fucking neighborhood talk comments. I wrote, yo, Act, don't even respond to that shit because we know what's gonna happen after that, bro.
You should have listened to him, Mac. Again, this is Akademiks' ego that he can't help. You should listen. If this was me, I wouldn't have responded to it. Hell, it takes me, and it takes me a long time to respond to shit. Like, it's just hard for me to do that, right? Because I got other shit going on. And you're a millionaire. You should be way more busier than me, all right? Which I just find it strange. So if your own fans are telling you, don't respond to this. This is nothing. Okay, just relax, walk away. It is what it is, and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Well, congratulations. Now you're in a pickle. You got to figure out how to get out of this before another pickle gets into you. So I mean, it is what it is.
I got fucking death threats.
Yo, facts. Yo, everybody know anytime a nigga pop in here, facts really instrumental. Like yo facts facts one of them channels. Anyway. When facts say, yo, we gotta get Saucy and Act on the phone, I'm like, yo, this nigga talking about raping me, bro.
I swear to
yo,
God.
Remember when I covered that Dwight Howard shit? Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was like, bro, imagine hearing a story of a nigga, like, taking your dick out by force and sucking it without your consent, nigga, like just forcing your ass to lay on your back while
that's considered rape, bro. Like, I think you have legal recourse against that. That's rape. Okay, but I don't know why your imagination is going there. My boy was just talking about throwing hands. I mean, he said he was gonna fuck you afterwards. My boy's dreaming of having sex with dude in the middle of the fight. Dog, he said afterwards, and you better hope you win, or that's your ass. I mean, literally.
He suck your dick. That don't even sound right.
Hey, we might have to call Kevin Durant to call Dwight Howard to do a favor for us.
Yo.
I gotta ask you a real question, bro. You think he gonna get canceled for what he said?
Hell no.
Oh,
why you ask a stupid question? Yeah.
Hold up. Now,
yo, in reality,
that shit, they would try to cancel, bro.
Yo, in reality, you know, I realize it in the space of today is that, you know, they brought me to a place I usually don't go. Like, bro, everybody know I'm Jamaican. Bro, I'm not, it's not no gimmick. This is just how I grew up. When it bleeds into the content, it's because I feel like I'm repping my tradition. I'm repping who I am. You know what I mean?
Bruh, you're a Jamaican doing hip hop. There's nothing more American or African American than hip hop. And I don't even like the term African American because, I mean, realistically, I'm technically an African American because I come from Africa, Nigeria, right? But blacks who were born here, I don't know why African American just, it sounds like just a way for a dominant society to classify us. But it is what it is, even though, like, if anything, blacks who are here should be just called American instead of just African American like us who come from Africa. So that doesn't make any sense. But you come from Jamaica, my dog. So you're considered an African American. All right. Your culture is different, but you're still you're making money off the dominant culture, which is hip hop. Again, I don't know what your culture even has to do with this. You're bringing this up, but okay, let's continue. I just think you're not making sense. Mackenzie, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Mackenzie says, if WWF wrestlers never got criticized for fighting the gay wrestler Gold does, then why would AK get critiqued for fighting Saucy Santana? That's a good point. The thing is, it's not so much about Saucy Santana because Saucy Santana clearly wants to smoke, but Saucy Santana's audience, all right, they're the ones who are probably gonna, because again, most people who have fans, they don't want their influencer to take an L or look like they're taking an L. So I'm sure they're gonna bring something up or something like that. Either way, that accusation is gonna come out because there are a lot of people that hate DJ Akademiks. Okay, so they're looking for a reason to get him off his game, and that's essentially the tightrope he has to kind of balance on right now. He doesn't know what's gonna tip him off, but then he just doesn't know how to control his mouth because it starts to get real weird. Watch.
and I feel like, homie, like, bro, at the end of the day, like, I know people really on some trolling shit thinking like, oh yeah, bro. You know, I don't even live in Miami, nigga. Why you tell me to come to a party in Miami? If he wanted to find me, he would find me. But here's the thing. He knows that gay shit is triggering. Like, when I talk to my people that grow up in Jamaica, bro, this is some shit. They all looking at me like, yo, dog, nigga, I know where you from. You gonna let a gay nigga say that? So, like, they're almost putting the pressure on me like, yo, you gotta go crazy on that nigga, bro. Crazy.
Bro, you're a grown-ass man. You need to listen to what you need to be listening to, not other people in your ear. So again, I don't know what this has to do with anything, but let's continue.
But now when I'm in that mindset, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna say shit that without a doubt gonna get me canceled. So I'm trying to keep it on a medium level, and then this nigga gonna start saying dumb shit like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rape you and shit like that. Like, bro, if I'm supposed to really say what I want to say, niggas gonna say, bro, you're just a hateful person of gay dudes. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, it's a frustrating thing.
We just gotta recruit one of the gay chat niggas to be on Saucy Santana for us. That's all we gotta do.
Yo, listen, bro. Y'all gotta leave that shit alone all the way, bro.
Yo, do you feel like
no? Hey, yo, we got some gay chat niggas that cool. Tell one of the gay chat niggas to take care of that.
Do you feel like he's baiting you?
I do think so, bro. I'm telling you. You know, hold on. Not only do I think he's baiting me, I think all the female pages are baiting me. They're like, oh, but they started saying the most pussiest shit to me, bro. It was bothering my soul. Oh,
why is it bothering your soul, though? You're Big Ack. You criticize people for a living. Okay, listen, when I get criticized, it don't bother my soul. I'm not sitting here just like, oh my God, Dad. Listen, because I know I'm giving that energy. I'm putting it out there. I am ridiculing a lot of red pillars, and they deserve it. And when they hit back, it just gives me all the ammunition I need to hit back even harder. All right. So listen, I fully accepted the life. Even when we first started, it was bad because day one chat, Vega, if you in the chat, shout out to you. Alicia, if you in the chat, shout out. Y'all remember when we used to get trolled, when we first started talking about Fresh and Fit, we would have their army bots flood into our chat, troll it. We even had somebody flash our stream. That's why we stopped doing call-in shows for a long time, was because those guys got crazy on us. We got abused. But again, it wasn't one of those things where I was out here complaining and crying and saying, oh my God, you guys stop trying to take down my channel. I wasn't doing that. We had fun. Matter of fact, it got to the point now, no more trolls because we ignored them. That's what you do with pesky, annoying people or people you don't want to deal with. You just ignore them. And I even have a policy not to even ban them. So I don't ban them, yet they found them the door by themselves to leave. We didn't have to ban them or keep banning them repeatedly. They eventually just ignore them. They'll go away. So you can do the same thing. Just don't let it bother you. You got to have a thick skin. And this is my problem with Akademiks, because he goes online pretending he has a thick skin. All right. So then he gives him the right to talk as blunt as he talks. But then it's like when you get the same energy back, you do this. You got to take this shit in stride, my boy. Okay. You're asking for this.
For girls, but you ain't got no energy. Bro, nigga, look how the first part of me and Jay Chris started out. Bro, I talked to every nigga like that. Yo, I showed it on the screen. This is why I realized, man, like, you see, a lot of these female pages want to see you cry. Yo, they can't defeat me. So they're like, yo, we need you to just trick yourself out of your position because we can't defeat. Yo, when Lil Baby told me he was in New York, nigga, I gave him my address. I said, I bet I'm gonna be there. I bet. Bro, the nigga was never in New York. He was just really trying to see how it's gonna pop out. I said the same thing online. Nobody really covered that because they're like, oh, we don't want to cover that. But, my nigga, ain't nobody even talking gangster shit with young Miami, my nigga. Like, bro, I'm just saying, like, City Girls is over. Yo, this Bati man just come out of nowhere talking about, yo. And then now, it's like he's trying to trigger me into some shit where it's like, you know why I play all them songs before I even get on stream, bro? It's because I got to get mentally right because it's like he want me to slide down that lane of tradition that is usually mixed with a lot of homophobia. And you know what they going to say? Because he know he ain't going to do nothing to me, right? I'm going to say some wild shit because this is how I grew up. I told y'all my journey already. Bro, I grew up where, like, I swear, I'm telling y'all this as a fact. I grew up in Clarendon, Jamaica, nigga, where there was 2 gay niggas in our whole 5-mile vicinity, nigga. And I'm telling you, I remember there was a rumor that this was on a church Sunday, that the nigga tried to make a pass at a boy. And I'm telling you, they ran up to his house and dragged that nigga to the town square. Niggas don't care about gay people like that where I'm from. Bro, when I come over here to America, my nigga, I gotta learn this shit. I gotta really put myself in the mindset to say, I'm not in Jamaica no more. So
that's crazy. Again, that's crazy coming from him, right? He's saying he can't adequately respond to a gay guy because of his. It's not because, oh, well, I don't want to, like, you know, get canceled. I mean, that's part of it. But he's saying, oh, because where I come from, okay, if I really say what I was gonna say, listen, let me explain to you where I come from, okay? People like you and your style, you don't survive where I come from. So listen, I'm not used to that when I come to America. When I come to America, I have to learn to tolerate you gays. And it's like, hey, wait a minute, bro. First of all, I'm from those same countries too. I guarantee you, my shit's crazier because we actually have laws that defend killing of gays. I shit you not. Again, not all cultures are equal. I don't think Nigeria's culture is all there. We need help, okay? But again, that's the thing. But I'm not coming to this country and I didn't have to relearn how to be tolerant of gays, okay? I just didn't hate people. I don't care how different you were, unless you weren't accosting me in any sort of way. I don't care. Like, that is what it is. So when I come to this country, I didn't have to teach myself how to learn to tolerate gay people. That's just like a crazy statement to me that he's saying, and no one is catching this. Like, why do you have to learn to keep your mouth shut, bro? Like, okay, if that's you, just be you. They just use you. Listen, there are Nigerians who come over here and they let that shit be known. They don't care, right? So just keep the same energy. I think it says less about the environment you came from, all right? And it says more about your character, if anything else, okay? If you had good character, it wouldn't matter if they're gay, straight, or whatever the fuck. You would just treat them as a human being, all right? That's how you should be. And that's how everybody should be seen human beings. Well, unfortunately, we got assholes like you. It is what it is. Be fine, all right? But don't bring this background shit of where I come from, whatever it is, bro. Where I come from, it's way worse than the treatment of gays. It's way worse than the treatment of women. It's way worse than the treatment of educated women, if anything else. Okay, so don't sit there and tell me, oh, if you were back here, I really hurt you. That's crazy to me, because then that means if the world went to shit, your true colors would show. I mean, some of the people that you who may have been cool with you, you probably would turn around and cut their heads off, because that's where you come from. What a fucking weird thing to say, bro. That actually kind of got me a little bit. He keeps going.
Whatever lifestyle they got going on over here, y'all trannies, y'all do all type of shit. Bruh, I'm gonna let y'all rock, because this ain't my fight to fight. We not in Jamaica. If we was in Jamaica, I'll stand on some shit. But we not here. Y'all fuck animals. Y'all fuck anything over here. This is a land of whatever you want to do. So I don't trip over niggas. But when you see me play those songs and shit like that, it's because I gotta reflect on where I've came from. And I remember times where, like, bruh, there was a time that I hated certain type of people, bruh.
Jesus Christ. He said there was a time I hated a certain kind of people. Obviously, we know what context of type of people he's talking about. Again, he's saying he doesn't want to say things that get him canceled. You see what I mean when he just talks around it? There was a time. What time was this when you hated certain kinds of people? Again, you see what I'm talking about, what I said earlier. It's less about the background you come from and more about who you are. You're that person that just, if you were back in your country and a gay person said something crazy to you, you tie them up and throw them off a building. That's the kind of person you are. I wouldn't do that because, again, I respect humanity. I respect people just, being themselves. Other might not share the same opinion. But what does you having to be from a different country have to do with it? Again, I can speak on this because I'm literally from a different country that has similar values to that when it comes to the treatment of gays, the unfair treatment of gays and other people and women in society. I come from that. So I'm not using that as an excuse, all right? So why are you using that as an excuse to tolerate people in America? If it's so hard for you to tolerate people, maybe you should try to start figuring out some things back in Jamaica and, think about where you need to go and maybe talk shit from there. And then next time Saucy said something, ask him to pull up if he dares, right? This is just weird to me, this kind of conversation he's having with his fans right now.
is try to bring me a nigga like me who made so much progress back to that. Y'all talking about the Saucy Santana type of nigga. Bruh, I can't even say how I feel about these type of, I can't even say, I grew up in a different type of place.
It don't matter. Bro, growing up in high school, we roast gay people. Like we had gay friends that we would just roast them. And it wasn't anything, we didn't have to get hateful or whatnot, bro. Because again, you grow up, there are gay people who are your friends. There are gay people who are in your family. It is what, are you going to hate them too? Like, well, again, you can crack jokes at gay people. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously don't like, you know, there's certain limits, right? I mean, we have to acknowledge that, right? Because then it starts to teeter-totter on hate speech, right? But then again, you can crack jokes at gay people. Comedians do that all the time, all right? So again, I don't see why you can't make fun of Saucy Santana back without having to get evil. Like, it seems like you're reaching down into a dark place. At least you're trying to really say something, and it's like, why don't you just roast him? Roast him. I mean, look at his hairline, you know, further back than mine. You could roast him that. Talk about his beard and how weird that was cut. You can make fun of, literally, I'm giving you ideas right now. You could be making fun of everything, right? You don't, but the way you're, listen, that's where it starts to like, oh, okay, this is interesting. What would you say? What are you trying to say? It just leaves a lot to the imagination, and that's not a good thing.
Bro, I've just grown to be indifferent where I'm like, yo, if a nigga ain't fucking with me, nigga, I ain't gonna give a fuck what he got going on. But then when I see my team on any type of these dudes, they trying to bait me out. It's like they want me to say stuff about a community that is indicative. And let me tell you this, the way how I grew up is 90s Jamaica, my nigga. Let me tell you this, I grew up in a country. This is facts. I know y'all grew up in America, and listen, I love America because I live here and I'm a citizen of the United States. I grew up in a country, Jamaica, nigga, who's a colony of motherfucking England. We have buggery laws on fucking books till this day. It's illegal, nigga, to show any type of public affection, man on man, woman on woman. It's illegal. Facts. When you go to church, the first thing they tell you, they quote that Leviticus verse that basically says any man who lays with another man should be stoned and casted to death. That's how it grew up.
Again, I understand where you're coming from because I grew up in that area. Now, I don't know, because he's quoting Leviticus, so that maybe Jamaica is largely Christian, a Christian state. I don't know what the layout is, right? But if they're quoting the Bible and throwing gays off a roof based off that, fine. All right, where I come from, it's different. We got Sharia law. I mean, it's like the harshest type of law a lot of Muslim practice. Okay, and they can't, like, the reason why is because they dominate Nigeria, so they kind of like work their way into politics. They somehow figured out how to do that, and they did it. So now we have Sharia law. So people do get stoned to death for being gay. You will get thrown off of a roof if you are gay. If you have a vastly different life, all right, especially stuff in the West here that people take for granted, you will be easily killed. Even protesting, an American right that is protected here. If you protest, a police officer will just come in and shoot you. Or you want to protest for that shooting, you get shot some more. Okay, so when he's talking about buggery laws, he's not playing. I've even witnessed that myself, and that was part of the reason why we left that country. Okay, we leave bad countries with bad cultural values, and we come to countries with good cultural values that isn't going to kill us for wrong speech. Right? Again, we flee that area, and there's a reason why you're here in America and not in Jamaica, DJ Akademiks. So I just find it weird you wishing you were back in Jamaica so you can roast a gay dude in the way you deem fit. I think it to me, it starts to bring up a little bit more than you just being angry. It seems like he really struck a nerve there. Maybe a thought process or a sexuality you've been questioning for a very long time. Otherwise, why would you have this certain reaction? I escaped my country. I left that shit to come here because freedom of speech doesn't exist over there. All right. I'm not going to come here and change this country's values, because then why the fuck did I come here if I'm just going to come here and try to transform the country? I came here for a reason. So you came here for a reason. So you should abide by the country's laws. All right. And stop trying to say, oh, if you were back in my country, I'd really deal with you. Huh? You in this country, deal with them how you would deal with them in this country. There are multiple ways you can do it. The fact that you can't find one is very telling. Shout out to you, Mackenzie says, oh, yo, this is facts. Mackenzie, shout out to you for $2 super chat. Says, if AK hate our American way of life, then leave now. Facts. Yeah, yo, shout out to you. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, I don't get why people do this. Like, I wouldn't come here if listen, I know my country and where I left. I know the cultural values there is shit. Okay, there's too much corruption, there's too much stoning and too much killing of unnecessary people that need to be killed. Matter of fact, you know, if you're, they'll kill you if you're Christian. They'll especially kill you if you're atheist. Matter of fact, they would kill you if you're an atheist over a Christian because they believe that at least a Christian believes in a similar God, right? But if you're an atheist or you're agnostic, whatever, you're basically not even a human being. They'll kill you. They'll just kill you. You kidding me? Sometimes they'll come to your house, drag you out, and they'll kill you. All right, so I leave those bad cultural values because it's obviously insane to just kill people because of what they believe in. All right, I think all beliefs are just crazy to me because, you know, we're the era of science, you know, and technology. We should probably advance that stuff instead of, you know, religious aspects. But that's the problem with a lot of religions out there. Christianity or Islam or Buddhism or whatnot, there's always extreme ends, and when they worm their way in the government, it gets crazy. So then you leave that crazy government. Why then start bigging up the values you left before? Just go back. If it was so great how you guys treated gay people in your country, and you know for a fact a gay person would never talk back to you like that in your country because you kill them, then go back to your country if you think that cultural value is better than what America has. But if you're in America, you're going to abide by America's values because that's what makes America America. You became a citizen here for a reason. Like, I just hate when people do that shit, bro. Like, if you don't like it, go back home. Like, if I didn't like America, trust me, I wouldn't be criticizing. I'd go back home. But I don't like where I came from because it's an absolute crazy hole and it needs help. All right, we need tons of help. So I don't make fun of the place I escaped to because I think their values are significantly better. If that makes sense, Mr. Akademiks. Jesus Christ.
I came over here with that thoughts. I came over here and realized this is not a religious land I'm in. This is the land of anything that goes. I do anything. There's no soul over here. I can't bring my whatever I grew up with in Jamaica over here.
You shouldn't. That's the whole fucking point. You leave that shit in Jamaica. You leave that hateful shit back where you came from, bro. That's what I don't understand. Why would you come here and bring that hateful religious shit here? Yeah, Christian values will throw you off the roof. If you're dead, I don't know, like Leviticus. Yeah, it's in Leviticus. That's right. We'll stone you to death. Hey, bro, go back home. Like, when you come and adopt another country's values, you drop your old ones. All right, not saying you drop everything about it. Obviously, there's certain parts you keep, but you drop the negative ones that made your old society all fucked up, and you pick up the positive ones that's gonna make the society work. That's called assimilation. All right, that's a problem. You come here, you don't assimilate well. You gotta assimilate. Okay, it's not a bad thing. This is your culture now. You have to adopt the new system. You can't bring your old shit back here, and that's what we see with a bunch of these red pillars. Oh, we got to bring it back to traditional times, okay? We have to, because women are out of control, and the only way we do it is just force them in a household and make them make babies and barefoot, right? It's like, fucking, hey, bro, it doesn't work anymore. We have freedom now, whatever is left of it, so we got to at least manage it the way we can, right? Don't bring that shit over here. There's a reason why you left, bro. Come on.
I went through my persecutions. You know why? Because I remember, like, I tell you, I told y'all my stories through like little, like tidbits, but y'all don't get it. Nigga, I went to college, nigga. That's when the time I'm really starting to get lit, like on some social level. My nigga, I was running for like hall president because I'm living nigga. I was campaigning, nigga. Yo, the whole like, they called me in, they said, bro, you campaigning, you a mad social person. You know what all the gay niggas said? They said you skipped every time. You never spoke to them a word. And I couldn't even explain to them, like, yo, I'm sorry. It's not me. It took me a long while. I always tell y'all the story about me working at a computer lab. And I had to, that was a thing. It's a milestone in my life to this day. Where, like, I used to be talking about bitches getting fucked and shit like that because I was just an OG, like, you know, member of like this computer lab. I stopped doing work. You know, like you've been there too long. You know that nigga who been out of work too long, he only come to tell stories and crack jokes and clock out and leave. That was me. Bro, and
what does this have to do with Saucy Santana? Like, again, he's just going on this long rant about where he came from and why he doesn't want to respond to Saucy Santana the way he wants to respond to Saucy Santana. But what he doesn't realize is his response and trying not to respond is a response enough, and it's not good. So I don't, this droning on about your culture and Jamaican, like, why is that relevant now?
I got to the point where, like, there's like 2 gay niggas on staff, and I was like, yo, bro, like, bro, I don't want these niggas feeling weird. Nigga, I started interacting with them. Like, all right, what's up? Like, I with y'all lifestyle, but y'all can tell me y'all experiences, because I don't want to make y'all feel like y'all not people. Because I'm a people person. To the point where I'm like, yo, man, if you gay or you do whatever you got to do, bro, God bless you, bro. I ain't trying to trip on you. I'm not banging on you. I'm telling you, if this was 2000 and I was in Jamaica, I'm telling you, I'm a hateful person.
You're a hateful person? That's crazy to admit that on air.
So when I see like a nigga like Saucy Santana, it's rubbing on the mere fabric of what I really grew up on.
A hateful culture and ideology that you successfully brought over to the United States. That's crazy, bro. Like, y'all hear what he's saying? Or am I crazy, bro? This is crazy.
I told y'all I grew up in a land where the 2 worst things to be, I promise you, ask any Jamaican growing up in the 90s or the 2000s, the 2 worst things to be is a batimana and a goddamn bowcat, even more than a rapist and a murderer and anybody. That's how it taught you.
Joe. This dude, bro. What is he saying, Chad? Again, maybe, okay, because some of y'all will probably be like, yo, Duke, you know, he didn't say anything wrong, okay? Come on, he didn't really attack Saucy. He was just basically saying he's giving us why he couldn't attack Saucy Santana, right? Okay, but doesn't this sound weird to you? Like, just the way he's asking, doesn't this sound weird? He's basically, to me, unless I'm a freaking tard, and I that might likely be the case. Okay, he sounds like he's admitting to be a hateful person. And honestly, if he had his way, it probably won't go too well for Saucy Santana. Like, at least in the way we think, right? And maybe I'm hearing something different, chat. But to me, this is strange hearing this from him.
You heard it from the pastor. You heard it from the goddamn politicians. Nobody want to be that. So when I'm telling y'all, I feel like I've came a long way. Nigga, I told y'all my journey. I said, bro, I sat there and I motherfucking DJ'd a fucking gay. It was called a queer ball at Rutgers University. And I stood on that. Because I had to go through some, like, growing as a man. And be like, yo, bro, you in America, bro, like, this is a different land, bro. What you think, this is Jamaica, nigga? Nigga, all right, whatever, y'all do what y'all do. But when it comes to a situation like this, and you got, like, niggas it brings me back to a hateful part of my life that I really try to get past.
Whoa. Yo, that sounded too deep. Hey, yo. So a man telling you he's going to fuck you in the ass brings you back to a hateful part of your life that you're trying to get past. Bro, it seems like you're talking less about culture and more about an experience you're trying to bury. Again, this is what's so. He also brings up pastors and churches preaching against this stuff, right? And what he doesn't realize is some of those pastors be on some sus ass shit too. So we got to call them out. So again, these people you're referencing are not perfect. These religious figures are not. That's why I don't trust religion. The Catholic Church, part of the reason why I kind of like just cringe sometimes when I say Catholic, right? Is just because all the little scandals with the boys. Okay, so the Catholic Church is known for that, yet simultaneously will preach against that stuff. And it's just like, okay, all right, so what does a God think about you? Because are you going to hell, raping that little boy? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. All right, so again, usually people who are staunch and speaking out against stuff like this, all right, especially when he's saying he harbors a deep hatred. It's like, bruh, this is more than meets the eye. So call it Transformers, bro. It's more than meets the eye, right? That's what Optimus Prime would say. Yeah, bro, there's a lot more than meets the eye in this video, because if that alone was the one thing that got you to this, there's something deeper happening. Like what you sounding like Whack 100, and ironically, you were talking shit about him when Whack 100 became Whack 3 Fingers. So it's just interesting that this is happening, essentially with the same element, bro. This is crazy.
It really brings me back to that part. And when I see a nigga trying to like play with me with that, because he playing with me like, nigga, you the gay nigga. I have a lot of thoughts about you, but I can't even say it because it would definitely cancel me.
Why do you say it like that? Y'all hear that? He playing me like no. You're the gay nigga. Wait, did you get excited when he said he was gonna fuck you in the ass? What do you mean he's gonna play you? You don't even have the intention of meeting him in public. You already know that. He probably already knows that because he also admitted that when he said that. He said we're corporate. We like to, we cash big checks. He said that. So what are you referencing, bro? Because it sounded like you heard what he said, but took it in a completely different way. And I'm confused now.
Nigga, whatever you think about Jamaicans, nigga, go look at any country in the world. Jamaica was always the most homophobic, nigga. I was that, nigga. Whatever.
I mean, he kind of indirectly admitted to being a homophobe. Again, at this point, you should just be honest. Just let Saucy Santana know what you needed to know, because you just talking around this, it doesn't sound good, bro. It does not sound good at all. All right. So yeah, Jamaica is homophobic. So is most of the country outside of the West. Right, a lot of countries that are not Western countries are extremely homophobic. Okay, that's why certain values aren't as great as the one we have in the West. So maybe it'd be a great idea to not come here and try to change situations. Maybe if you really appreciate that homophobic lifestyle that Jamaicans have, why don't you just go back to Jamaica and then continue that? You can listen. You're rich enough to make money anywhere from the world, right? You don't have to go in and clock at 95. You're in a perfect position to work from home, still do your stuff. You can fly into America from time to time, but then you can sit your ass over here in Jamaica and be homophobic where no one's gonna judge you, cancel you, or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, you're in New York or New Jersey, right? You're enjoying the lavish lifestyle here that America affords you, right? You're enjoying all the benefits of being in this country, right? And without all the turmoil of being in Jamaica, yet here you are talking about how great it was that it was a homophobic country. Again, the only way I can reference this is my experience, right? I'm Nigerian. We're extremely homophobic over there, right? And I hate that, right? I hate the fact that they're homophobic, they're sexist as fuck, all right? And women aren't allowed certain freedoms that they should be, right? Especially if they want to speak their mind. Some of them get stoned to death. That's a culture that we don't want to be a part of, right? So we left that. Otherwise, if we stayed there, we would likely be dead because our values rub up against what our dominant culture is, right? So we fled. I'm assuming you probably did the same thing. I'm not sure, right? But you don't come here and start bragging about how great your homophobic country is, right? Because clearly it's not in a good spot right now. It's really not, all right? And again, I don't think this is a flex, bro. This is just getting weird. It sounds like you're hiding something, dude. It's unsettling.
You thought I was that, nigga. I had to really mentally train myself. So when I got past all that shit and I see a gay nigga still trying to get at me, and I see all these bitches trying to act like this is cool, my nigga, you don't know what a nigga like me been through. I gotta really think about my culture, because put it like this, I ain't like these motherfuckers that live over here. Fuck everything I've earned, nigga. I'm a Jamaican at the end of the day. I always tell people I love tradition over anything. I can't be a man if I don't got no morals and values and respect on the traditions I grew up on.
So homophobic values and structures are the best value systems you can adopt, right? I mean, Jesus, this is crazy, bro.
That's a fact. Man, the Bati boy can't really agree on like going back and forth. I ain't into that clout shit, period. Not with no Bati, like, come on, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, I forgot there were other people on this chat. Holy shit, this nigga's been talking for so long about shit that don't even matter. It's just like, all right, bro, somebody had to speak up. I forgot there were other people listening to this, and nobody said anything. That's crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, real quick, man. I've laid to rest so many people. My great grandmother, my grandmother, my uncle, all my peoples, bro. They would never look at me the same if that's the type of time I'm on. I've exercised tolerance though. You don't hear me say nothing crazy. Y'all know me. I'm Jamaican, nigga. Listen, make sure you remember that first. I'm Jamaican, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm Jamaican first, nigga. I've exercised tolerance because I understand. Listen, you grew up in a different land. You over here, do what you gotta do. Some people gonna agree with you, some people ain't not. But it ain't your job to fight no battle between you and no Batiman and tell people how to live. I don't care what y'all do over here. So when I see a nigga like Saucy Santana, bro, that shit bothers my soul because now it puts me in a position where you got a gay nigga calling me gay. Like, bro, how we gonna do? Like, bro, yo, you talking about crashing out, nigga? If I'm in Jamaica, nigga, that's the ultimate crash out, nigga. Are you crazy?
Hey, act your people back in Jamaica gonna say you're defending the steamfish.
Yeah, you gotta chill. Y'all niggas don't know what to chill.
Bro, I'm just trying to tell people why they might think there's a little passion there with me. And this is why I gotta, like, before I get on stream even talking to my dude like this, I gotta really prep myself because I'm telling you.
If it hurts you that bad, like dude saying, bro, people said worse shit than me. And I never had to come up on stream and have to mentally prepare myself because some guy told me he was gonna fuck me in the ass. That's crazy. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, that's not something that, because you're not gonna do shit. All right. Again, you know he's not gonna do shit. So why does this bother you to your soul? Chat, I'm getting concerned. Like, why is he? Because he's over explaining something that don't need to be over explained. You could easily clown this guy. Who cares if he's gay or not? Gay people, they can take jokes. All right. And Saucy Santana, he leveled it. He was letting you know he's ready for them jokes. You can make fun of him his fat, because you're fat. I mean, that's something you can get away with because you're both on the same level. You can make fun of his beard and how he got it cut. You can make fun of his haircut. You can make fun of his style. You can make fun of so many different things, and you're funny. I mean, the fact that you get this immediate, deep negative reaction versus the normal stuff where it's just going on the offensive and attacking, it's crazy because you can literally flame this dude without having to, resort to slurs or, getting him back to Jamaica so you can do something worse to him. This is, I don't get where this is coming from because it's not my thought process. It is what it is. But again, I just find it interesting. Just roast him. Like, honestly, I'd roast him right now. Like, yo, roast him. Just roast him, bro. Like, I mean, look at the way he says streets like screets. He can't even speak English. All right, you can even talk about that. Who says screets? You sound so fucking illiterate, bro. Go get your proper lineup and get your beard and fucking hair to match. You can do that. There's so many ways, and he'll take it. But you're sitting there just crying and getting all moody because you can't really go in on them because this gives you such a gut-checking soul reaction. It's like, huh? This is way too deep, bro. Just roast him. I don't get it. Like, again, like growing up, people in my group, we had gay people in our friends groups, and we clown them too. They clowned us, we clown them. This is how that worked. It wasn't because you're gay, we gotta be like, oh, we gotta treat you differently. No, if you show us that you ready to roast somebody, oh, you gonna get it full blast. Pause. That's just how it is. You get the energy you give. So I'm surprised that DJ Akademiks is giving this energy after he gave out so many of this tough guy persona. Like, bro, just roast the nigga. I think he has a horrible sense of style. Roast him for it. Shit, like, god dang, bro. This is crazy.
There's a point. I remember all these, these little bitch ass rappers. They never liked me from the get go. I remember I used to tell them, I said, yo, give me my first million. I go back to Jamaica and I'm chilling. Go look at my tweets. I don't delete no tweets. That's another thing you don't realize, man. I don't delete no tweets. Glorilla, whoever the hell, Glorilla, she a bitch. She gonna delete tweets. I don't delete no tweets about nobody. So anybody who I've gotten into it, ain't no deleting going on. It's gonna be up there for public record from here on into eternity. Go look at my tweets. I remember there's a tweet I say, yo, listen, understand, I got different morals from y'all. Y'all give me $1 million. Yes. I pay on my student loan. This is when I just got out of college. Obviously, I paid off now. I said I go back to Jamaica. I leave all y'all alone, whatever the case is. That's because I don't agree with certain type of shit. So when I start seeing like, bruh, me and a nigga like Saucy Santana, all y'all trannies and all that type of shit like that. This is why, like, even when Y'all see I start going crazy on them, no jumping niggas. When y'all start mentioning Batiman on transsexual with my name, my bro, like, that shit really start bothering my soul, my nigga.
It bothers his soul on the mention of trans people. Yo, chat. Okay, I might be reading deep into this. It don't bother my soul. Does it bother y'all souls when somebody brings up trans person to y'all in the chat? Chat, let me know. Put a 2 if it bothers your soul. Put a 1 if it don't. If someone brings up a gay, LGBT, or trans person, do you care that much that it bothers your soul? Or put a 1 if it doesn't? Because, again, I feel as though you're saying something, DJ Academics, without saying something, which is why this show is so weird. It's like, I don't care if you're gay or if you're LGBTQ or trans. It don't matter to me. Just as long as you're not trying to cost me or attack me or anything like that, it's fine. We're in America. Whatever. You're over here talking about no. Just by the mention of a gay person, it just bothers me to my soul. So yo, hey, is this bro? You're trying not to get canceled, and you're failing miserably at it. I don't know what else to say. This is not sounding good. This is not a good alternative, bro. This guy sounds horrible.
That started bothering my soul and everything I've lived for. Because I've came with a lot of tolerance, and I've never came with disrespect. I came with a lot of tolerance. I try to understand y'all motherfuckers. But don't try to take me trying to exercise tolerance from a place I came from and try to disrespect me.
You're in hip-hop. Hip-hop is pretty gay. I don't know if you've noticed that yet, but there's a lot of gay shit that happens in hip-hop. You ever heard about these producers talking behind the scenes, how they make these rappers have sex with them in front of everybody, so now they can't get out of these deals? Yeah, there's shit like that happens behind the scenes, bro. You yourself should know that Hollyweird is called Hollyweird for a reason, all right? The music industry, the movie industry, y'all are all weirdos. So, again, the fact that you're just, my boy, you sounded crazy, bro, okay? You sounded crazy. You're talking in an industry where you're going to meet up a lot of these people who engage in activities that hurts you to your soul. Then just stop talking about the industry, right? Because hip hop is pretty gay, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. There's just a lot of such shit that happens in there that I don't even make sense to me. That's why I don't follow it. I won't even we gotta bring back good music, bro. I'm not saying all of hip hop, but like the new shit that's definitely out is pretty weird. I think I think it's pretty weird, right? The killing and the encouraging of murder and these are by cousins and family members. I mean, all this proven that family ain't shit, and they're further fostering that idea. Because if a person can rap about murdering his cousins because his cousin's an op, I mean, yo, that's crazy. What kind of mentality you putting out in the earth? You're gonna get other people to not give a shit about family anymore, and that whole family values y'all preaching about out the window. So hip hop, that shit got to stop. All right, I'm not all of it, you know, but I'm talking about the trap shit. That got to go. Get it out of there. It's worse for black communities than crack. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Because if I told you what I would really do to a nigga like Saucy Santana. And I know some of them like, come on, yo, I'm from Jamaica. I seen them burn niggas. I seen them kill niggas who's gay. I seen them put a tire around a nigga and burn that nigga to death.
That's called a necktie. I actually witnessed that. Like that's actually one of the events that caused us to flee Nigeria because of that. We witnessed that. Okay, that was a real thing. A necktie. Okay, if you're a homosexual or you're someone who is an atheist or God forbid if they catch you and you're not of the right faith in some places, right? They will put a necktie on you and they will kill you. All right, I've seen that happen. I literally watched a guy get burned in front of me. Like it was crazy. It's just the most surreal thing I have ever seen in my life. What it taught me at that age I was very young when that happened. I was younger than him. I was 7 years old. I was watching that shit. Right. What it taught me is like human beings are fucked up. That's what it taught me. Right. Even in Nigeria, it wasn't no thing to like drive down the street. You see a dead body just laying there. Somebody just got murdered. Right, someone got murdered. It could have been gangs. It could have been a raid because we had bandits, a lot of Fulani bandits. They're like the tribe that spans around northern Nigeria, and they're mostly, again, it's not, I'm not trying to blame a certain thing, but like they have this mentality where if you're not a particular kind of Islam, they'll kill you. They even kill other Muslims, which is I find insane. So those niggas got to get stopped. But every once in a while, they'll conduct raids into Muslim communities, Christian communities, or communities they know are filled with like people who are more secular, and they'll just start killing people. That's what they would do. So it was in the same situation where a raid happened. They found a gay guy, and the gay guy was actually already getting beat up before the guys pulled up on him. And when they pulled up on him, that's when they did everything. And after we saw that, we had to leave the country. All right, because you hear about that stuff going up in the north, but then when you see it happening in your own city, you gotta go, because then next it could be you, right? And we're glad we left, because then since then we've had family members who've been kidnapped. We've had family members who've been fed to alligators. Again, it's not a good country. So again, you guys don't hear a lot of this stuff because this is not the channel for me to come up there and talk about how horrible Nigeria is. I'll do that on my other channel. But even now, there's certain things I can't do, right? But again, it's not my job to do that. All right, I came from a fucked up situation. It fucked me up for a while. I had to take therapy until I can like normalize myself. But I still didn't harbor that hate. I was more so just scared about just how unstable human beings can be when they get pushed to that edge, right? And then here you are talking about, yeah, honestly, if I was back in my country, I would do the same thing, because we used to do that. He sounds like he's proud of this stuff, right? He's proud of these horrible cultural values that your country perpetuates. Like that shit like there is sickening. To you, you might glorify that shit and it might be cool to you. To me, that shit's traumatizing. Watching someone get burned. Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking traumatizing. I'm sorry. I don't even want to get pissed off on this shit, but it just gets me fucking like teed up. Like this part right here, I'm not even gonna say nothing towards the end of the video. I'm just play this whole thing through, because I'm already fucking triggered, bro. Like you're gonna sit there and use your fucking excuse as a reason I hate other people when you come to their country. You fled your shithole for a reason, bro. Okay, just like I did. Don't mean to bring that fucking hateful shit over here. It's this hateful shit that get us all in a fucking group where we're fighting each other and nobody can talk anymore. Like, this shit pisses me off when I hear this dumb shit, bro.
I really told you what I was really on. You wouldn't like that, and I would definitely get canceled, so I can't talk like that. So, bro, just let me be me, bro. Oh, yeah, watching my young, stop playing with me, bro. Like, I come from a place that really, we don't agree with y'all. Let me be. I like to be fun. I want like, even the Glorilla shit. I don't give a fuck about Glorilla. Like, me and her, we can go back at it. When I hear, like, a little gay nigga trying to get into it with me, it brings back the kid in me who was growing up, and I start thinking that I didn't come over here for nothing. I want to stand for something. So I don't got a problem going back and forth with Young Miami. I don't give a fuck about Diddy and none of these niggas. But all you gay niggas, man, please just leave me alone, man. Please just leave me alone. Because y'all gonna bring out a side of me, I'm gonna say some shit, and it's definitely gonna get me canceled. I've been feeding my family. My mom upstairs right now, and I retired her. Man, don't let me get canceled really saying really what I want to say. So just let me just chill, bro. That's the only thing. Like, I'm Jamaican at the end of the day. So that's the only thing that could really get me passionate. Just let me be, bro.
Don't let them make you act, man.
Y'all want to suck y'all dick. Y'all want to do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all want to call yourself he, she, they, them. Bro, I ain't got no time for that. You don't see I don't be bugging on that. Nigga, I be joking on that all the time. Just leave me alone, bro. Because
you can't let them bait you though.
If I really tell y'all what I really,
let the steam fish be a steam fish.
Yo, if I really tell y'all what I really wish, y'all wouldn't like that. So we just gonna leave it there. Because y'all ain't gonna trick me out of my position either. But also, this is why I came on today's stream and I said, you know what, let me just show the joke in this shit. Because you see, I can't, like, I seen somebody say to me, they were like, oh, Ack, you wild out last stream. I said, you don't even know where my heart is at. You don't even know me then. Because I didn't even say nothing I really felt. I ain't say nothing I really felt. So that's why when I come on here, I'm like, yo, I'm just making jokes. I'm like, yo, you see this Batiman over here talking about you want to rape this and blah, blah, blah. Man, if I had to say what I really felt, man,
Act. Don't let them bait you, man. Act. You don't gotta explain yourself, gang. We understand.
Yo, when y'all listen to me play them songs, this is what I grew up on, nigga. Every day. This is my mantra. It's beating in my head. Let me tell you this. When you have a kid, go. I don't know if anybody got kids. Nigga, I came over here when I was 11 years old, nigga. My morals and everything was baked in already. I came in thinking certain shit, and I still live by it today. So when I see, like, nigga like Saucy Santana and shit like that, man.
Living in America.
Don't provoke this man. Let's just.
Chat, my bad, man. Like,
Act.
Yes.
Don't let him get you, Act, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got the niggas in my family too, gang. Come on, gang.
Man, I should
Don't
be
let them
upset
beat
me,
you,
man. I should be upset.
Yo,
me,
hey.
man.
Yo, Ack, I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, you seen Jay Chris just dropped a song? That shit got 1 million views in a day, right?
Bro.
Nigga, hell no.
Nigga, 1 million views is $5.29, nigga.
Alright, man. Yo,
man. I thought we just,
this is why I came on here. Yo. The switch of vibes for me real quick. Chat, I'm sorry, man. Yo, but also, here's the thing. This is the last time I'm saying that. Yo, chat. Just honestly and genuinely, and trust me, like, this hurts me. I'm telling you, I shed tears over this shit.
Why are you crying over this? Bruh, listen, why are you crying over this, bro? This shit shouldn't be something you cry. Listen, out of all this shit you've been talking, and listen, I'll give you credit, because when he went in on, there's certain dudes who went on a male artist that he went in on, all right? And he literally was going in on him. He had no shame whatsoever. And when they clapped back, all right, he would clap back with live streams. Not once did I see this dude cry. Even when he went after females, he did the exact same thing. Not once did I see him cry. But then he goes up against a gay guy, and then he all of a sudden, this guy, it turns on the waterworks. He gets emotional. He talks about deep-seated issues that hurts him to the soul. Nothing is making any sense, chat. Maybe it makes sense to you. I'm just not getting it, bro.
I'm not trying to get canceled to fuck up what we got going on. I'm never trying to get canceled, say the wrong thing. I know what we got going on. I love it. I'm trying not to get canceled. But this shit does bother me.
This nigga dead ass too, like, y'all.
Oh no! Man. Oh no! You're gonna cry. Look, he's searching for it. Look at him. No.
Yeah, I tried to lighten it
up.
Chat,
just put it like this. Bro, with everything we've talked about, but I've never cared about. I don't care what rapper got at me, bro. Ever.
Oh my God.
But like, really, there's certain shit I really don't fuck with in my life, and I will never do. But like, I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
Hey, yo, nah. You did not. Nah, you crying? Really? You crying over this? This is what you gotta cry over because you don't know how to respond to a gay dude? You're just gonna cry over it because you don't want to get canceled? Oh, no, bro. That is real bitch energy to me, bro. Like, honestly, that's a bitch energy. I don't care if you're gay, straight, or whatever. I'll treat you equally. If you roast me, I'll roast you. Yeah, he said he was gonna rape you, and that was crazy. That was pretty low, all right? But again, you got to understand that if you're gonna go, listen, the first time he clapped that at you, before he even took it that far, you should have ignored it. If you knew that responding to him was gonna be something that hits you to the core, you should have just let it go. But you didn't. You decided to respond the second time, and then he drops a second response video where he said he's gonna grape you. And then all of a sudden, now you're turning on the tears saying, I'm like, John, y'all know I don't delete my tweets. I don't go hard on anybody, but y'all know I can't. I'm mad because I can't really go at him the way I want to go at him. Because if it was in my country, we throw people off of roofs and we stone them. Okay, we put a tire on your head and burn you. But I'm in America. And I gotta learn how to be tolerant. Like these motherfuckers. I'm gonna let this gay nigga talk to me. You don't talk to me like this, nigga. If you were Jamaica, bro, it'd be a different story. You gonna talk to me? That's how you feeling right now, bro. He's literally crying because he can't be as damaging or as hurtful to a gay person. And it's just like, dude, if this isn't an L, I don't know what is. You're DJ Akademiks. You're supposed to be the roast king. You're fat, he's fat. That's something within both of you guys' control. You can make fun of him for that. All right. If he did, bro, there's so many things you can do. It's not even funny. But like this was the one thing to do you in. Now I'm skeptical. now I gotta start questioning things because this shit don't add up. And chat, you know me. When things don't add up, I start subtracting. Okay. This doesn't make sense. The emotional reaction, especially knowing DJ Akademiks' energy, this doesn't make any sense. Just one gay guy tore him down. That's it. Do you know how bad of an idea this was to cry on stream? Like, listen, I'm gonna just say this right now. People didn't know what your weakness were because they just thought you would just do that, just talk shit no matter what, and there wasn't a way they can get you. But now that Saucy Santana done broke through that crack, bruh, expect more of this shit now. You just, I don't think you, for as long as you've been on the internet, the fact that you don't understand the internet is scary, bruh. The fact that one gay person was gonna reduce you to this, guarantee you the only people clowning you now from the internet, the only criticism you're gonna get are guaranteed from gay people. And if you don't think some of these women who have gay friends are gonna send their friends at you to roast you online to try to provoke you now because they can see that you're easy, right? Especially you get this emotionally triggered, you just offered yourself as a limp fish. Congratulations, bruh. Like, I don't get how this was supposed to be positive. You crying to your fans. Now they just know that, all you got to do is just get a gay nigga to roast him. That's it. His whole world crumples because he doesn't know how to respond. He's proven that right now. And that's a one. I would say if there was two major L's that this guy took, okay, the first one was this right here. And the second one was this obvious response that he put out, right? So you being afraid to respond to Saucy in the way you should respond to him. And then you also responding to him in a roundabout ways that kind of low-key seemed like you were threatening him, bro. Because you were like, oh, Jamaica, we're the most homophobic country. Huh? Okay. I'm pretty sure if he went to Jamaica, went to the good parts, there's nothing going to happen to him. He'll be fine. He's probably already been to Jamaica already. He's going to be fine. Okay. So I don't know what you're talking about there, but again, you just expose yourself. And I don't think he knows that. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't care. But if this affected him to the soul, the way he's saying it did, yeah, bro. You'll expect more of this shit from a lot of saucies. They're gonna be coming right at you from ever which angle, bro. This is the smoking gun they needed. All right, because for a while they couldn't break you, and now they can. You're such an idiot, bro. Like, I don't get why you would do this shit. And I hope to goodness this is one of these play or fake beefs like these guys typically get themselves into, right? Because he even admitted it. What didn't Whack 100 or Whack 3 Fingers call up to his show and admit a fake beef he had with what's that guy, Sharp, right? He admitted that. So he knows that the fake beefs that go on. So I hope this is one of those fake ones. But if it's a real beef, you handled it poorly, my dude, and get ready for a lot more of this in the future. You're done. That's my final thoughts on this. You're done, bro. Like, I don't, and chat, am I wrong with chat? Am I wrong with this analysis? Because we all know how the internet behaves, right? Would this be considered the Streisand effect, or would this be considered something else? All right, because again, once you alert people to a certain flaw, they would exploit that. Okay, so if I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong in the chat. But I feel as though he's gonna start having a bunch of trolls who are part LGBTQ getting at him now. It's over. It's over. And listen, if this genuinely bothered DJ Akademiks the way he's admitting it bothered him, the trolls are gonna have fun with this. They're gonna have so much fun with this because this is gonna be for the years you've been talking shit, but they couldn't get under your skin, and now they can watch you cry on a regular because they're tweeting at you. You're done. You're done, bro. You shouldn't have done that. You should have been the professional you were and either roasted him or just dropped it the first time he said something. You shouldn't have responded, but you did because you're Big Ack. Big Ack, right? And now when he countered with it, you ain't got a response to that. You got to cry about, oh, Jamaica. Now, a lot of people are saying that the reason why DJ Akademiks was crying was because, Saucy clapped back at him. No, he was genuinely, and this is why I find it sickening, right? He was genuinely crying because he couldn't handle Saucy Santana the way he really wanted to handle him without getting or facing the consequences of being canceled, right? So I think that's, first of all, weird, but second of all, just to clarify that's mainly why he's angry, which I find despicable, because it's like, you got to go back to your homophobic country's ways to deal with a gay dude in the free world. That's crazy, bro. You could easily do that right now. Look at him. Look at Saucy Santana. There's nothing remarkable about him. All right. I mean, you can absolutely roast this guy. You can absolutely roast them, DJ Akademiks. But the fact of the matter is, you're not trying to do that. You're trying to do something more, because this triggered something deep within your soul. And I wonder what that might be. I hope you guys can help me guess. Chat, you can guess right now in the chat, or those of you guys are going to be watching this show on the after show. Let me know what you think that's really triggering this guy, okay? But for those of you guys who stay for the who usually stay for the show, thank you so much for being here. Show's over. For those of you guys who like to stay for the ones and twos, I got a good one for you. Okay, I got a good one for you, because I need to hear your voice on this right now, okay? Do you think DJ's Akademiks' response to this Saucy Santana beef was over the top to the point where it starts to insinuate he may be in the closet? Put a 1. Or if you say, hey, Duke, that's a little far-fetched, Duke, okay? I'm a big ass fan, and I think Saucy was in the wrong, and no, it was a rightful response. You put a 2 in the chat. Now, if you put a 2, you always got to specify with me. You understand that, right? Because I want to know, what about his homophobic country and his reasoning for why he couldn't respond to Saucy Santana, makes DJ Akademiks in the right on this issue here. I would like to hear from you. But again, I just want to know, because this is interesting to me. I feel as though he's harboring some closet feelings. I genuinely think so. And it wouldn't surprise me that a lot of these guys who are rich and they go super hard on women like that, like the Myrons of the world, it's not surprising that they lean the other way, right? Because, again, some people who struggle with the way their sexuality and whatnot, they usually lash out at other people who are more comfortable with theirs. So, again, maybe this could be someone like AKA struggling with his sexuality, lashing out at someone like Saucy Santana, who's clearly comfortable in his own sexuality. So again, to me, that's what's seemingly that's taking place. Otherwise, I don't see why anyone would harbor their hateful ideologies from their own country and try to bring it here like that's some kind of win. You fucked up with that one, and you fucked up with this response, Mr. Akademiks. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys being here today. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're spending here with Duke the Don, and I appreciate that. Don't forget, I'm going to catch you guys on the next show. Peace.
But ass.